Welcome back. Match number 3, final finale of the day is set to get underway. Well, West Indies won the toss and elected to take a first knock. Both teams have lost their first encounter, so this is but playing for bragging rights now to see who can get the first win of the day. So it's going to be interesting. Have umpires Delroy Lynn and Mr. Javid Charlie Nazir. So first delivery covers up, and we'll get those names going for you shortly. Outside the off stump to whacking this one. Outside the off stump, a good looking shot goes down to wide third man. It left the bat like a bullet, and I'm telling you, a good swinging inside out drive that had 4 written all over it from the time he left the bat.
Yes, very good and positive shot there early out for West Indies, and both teams, as you said, have lost their first encounter, and that one was, flying. It was a sweet, let's say, flash, and it connects. It's a good feel when you feel that, and it had 4 written all over it. So good ways to start. Just 3 deliveries been bowled, 4 runs on the board. West Indies, they're hyped up. I was over there a while ago, and they're definitely coming in for the win. And you say likewise India, who got really, I'll say, what word am I looking for
They got
here?
trounced and they got left
Yeah, the
in the
US
dust.
really make much of them.
Yes, at one stage I said that they were on life support,
Well,
and I couldn't put it any other way. They
and the plug was pulled pretty
yes,
early.
pretty early, like I said.
So as you see, both of them definitely need this win. So late in the afternoon here is the best team that will take this one, and the one that needs it most. So here we
Yes.
have West Indies. They're definitely not gonna play around with this one.
Well, like I said, with 4 teams, 2 wins would pretty much get you over the line. So Pakistan is in good stead. USA this one is high. It's hard. It's not going to be long enough, and it drops it. My word.
That was a sitter, if you ask me. It was in the air for quite a while. He got himself under
Yes.
it
Let's have a
steady.
look. Disappointment. The sun is still out. He's in his darkers. This time he's playing a nice flowing drive. Look at that. He didn't even move. He stayed for the pose. That's a beautiful cover driven shot. My word.
That's what you said. Have class. That was a textbook shot, if you ask me. All along the ground. Fully executed. The feeler, he did turn to run, but just to pick the ball up and throw it back. But
Yeah, he knew from the time it left him, he had to go beyond the boundary ropes to retrieve that. The batter knew that too. He just, played it. Good balance. His wrist work was good. He just pretty much flicked it into the covers there. No swing of the bat, no arc, no nothing. And he held the pose and just didn't even look at it going to the boundary. He just stepped off to his batting partner down there to bump gums and say, oh, that's gone.
yeah, and I was downstairs there, and I was looking at this cricketer. Wasn't sure about the name, but this Sudesh, on the grass, he looked pretty clean. He was stroking the ball, out of the middle of the bat in his warm-up session there, and I was like, he looks like one to really look out for, and we already see he's taking it to the India team already. 2 boundaries to his name.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's a momentum that's carrying over because he made 54 in the first match. He's the one who carried the West Indies without help. Oh, this is going to be another boundary here. This one was loose down the leg side, and he just pivoted, get some will onto it, beat the man up in the circle in the short fine leg area, and 4 was written all over that. 14, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Look at this, badly lined.
Timing, patience, and you can see it's a proper cricket shot. Down the leg side, just a fraction, but he make good use of it. 4 more runs to him, 4 more runs to the West Indies.
Yes, indeed. Well, let's see the comeback delivery with 15 Sporting on his back. He's whacking this one, but one bounce to mid-on. He thought he could have done a little better. That was over pitch. He didn't have to really extend his arm that much, but he really hit with some venom. You can see.
Yeah, he traveled to,
Yes,
to the guy there on the edge of the circle.
yeah, he's still wringing his paws. He was really hit with disdain.
Yeah, he's really
Still
really
winging
in
it.
pain. Yes, he is.
I wonder if that's one that he could have put his foot to.
Well, probably it would be better. We didn't see them kicking out the leg that much on
You're
this
right.
morning, and a lot of those with the venom was stopped by the feet.
Yes. But he was really, really hit, with great force.
Yeah, look at him. He's nursing that hand. I can see him. You know how you'll hold the hand middle and you're nursing it.
Yeah, I guess he didn't ride it. There's a technique in feeling those. Ooh, look at this! Going straight back to the bowler. If that had gone straight to him, it would have knocked him out. By the time he put up his hand, the ball would have gone past him.
I must say he was brave enough to put his hand out.
Yeah, but he
That
put it
one
up
was
after he
sharp.
passed him. When he did that, he didn't even touch him.
Look at this.
If he had come straight to him, it would have been a goner.
Well, we're happy for Hart. Is it Hartley on this side? Yes,
No, Charlie.
Charlie. Well, Charlie, we're happy you weren't in the line with that one because that
No.
was quite quick.
He left you no reaction time. I'm telling you, these two batters, I guess after a hard talk in the dressing room, after the loss, they congregated on the field of play there for about 20 minutes. And I remember hearing Nagamoto saying, I play my cricket one way, if ball is bad and it's short, I'm going to play. Because they think they were trying to tell him, no, whatever. He said, boss, that's how I play my cricket. So you got to play with some aggression. It's only 20 overs.
Yeah, 20 overs, it's a game where it's all about big hits.
Yeah.
That's what I
You don't
think.
have to be reckless, but just play with some positivity. You don't have to be positive. Down the leg side, it's going to be wide. It's been called there by umpire Charlie. Extend those arms.
Bowler is still not yet finding his line and length, and West Indies not allowing them also to do that.
Yeah, they raced up to 20. And he's flicking this one here. Maybe off the boot, we'll wait.
Somewhere the boot is getting involved here.
Yes, so it's like why? You've seen so many balls into the
If you
into
can't
the
kick
legs.
it, if you can't hit it, you kick it today. If you can't stop it, you
Yeah, so it's a quick sock.
put the leg out there.
Yeah, remember your term, quick sock. That's the name of the game, cricket and soccer. Quick sock, he's appealing.
You
And
see the
umpire
batsman,
Charlie says he's not out.
and the batsman quickly show that it makes some connection on the bat. Let's
Yes,
see.
well, we'll have a look.
Looks like bad first.
It was high though. It was high. You can see that ball was jumping. It was jumping.
A good decision by the umpire. Didn't even
Yes.
take a minute to look at that one. He's like,
It was a good
Not out.
decision. The ball was over those sticks. Hit him high up too. It wasn't like hit him at the new or anything like that.
yeah.
It's
So
jump-
good going by West Indies. 21 without loss. 2 overs being bowled. I would say that is pretty good going.
Yeah, 21. You can now go order some alcoholic beverages at 21.
It's surprising you ever gone to the store, Sam's Walmart, you with grey beard and a young kid is looking at you to like, let me see your ID.
Oh. Well, it's so much coloring these days, that they might think that a young man just color his beard to get in, or to get by. You could never tell.
The other day I was having fun with this one kid. I said, please just look at me another time. You left your glasses. He said, sir, I still need your ID.
Yeah, I guess they program that way. Oh, this is a good delivery. He was shaping for a big one and it jagged back into him and he covers up nicely in the end. So I think after whatever conversation they would have had, they're trying to eliminate that again. Good delivery coming back into the batsman. No room for aggression. He has to be covering up and have to scamper. Yep. You can see this batter.
Ranjit is having a good over so far.
Yeah, two good deliveries, a
Yeah.
dot and a single. But these two batters, Wahid and Shudish, I think they want to set the tone. I think you would have said it earlier. No need to be just having 5 wickets down and you go down not swinging. Go down swinging. You're only losing 5 wickets. They lost the match, having batted the 20 overs, losing 5 wickets. Go gung ho.
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
for
just tell yourself no, it's 15, 16 overs. It's whacking this one out wide long off just for the single. So, for you listeners, newcomers, welcome to MAQ TV. It's a 2020 over game, and we'll teach you as much as we can without seeing you in the classroom. It's a 20 overs, and field placing has restrictions. No more than 2 men can be outside of 30 yards. So that's a flick, and that's gonna be a boundary. Whipped it nicely off the pads, Ian.
Definitely, West Indies is about to make a statement here. It seems like they came out pretty positive, and they're making a statement. That was a class of a shot again. You know, these two batsmen, their approach is one that we want to win this game. So Sudish really looking good, 14 from 9. On the other side, we have Wahid, who is 11 from 7. So both of them really, going quite well.
I tell you what, that's a shot that Steven Smith would have been proud of. I've seen him play those shots many times. Just walk across, take ball right off his stump and whack it straight to mid-wicket there with all the grace and elegance in the world. As if, well, he owns that.
Yeah,
So,
some players, they just have one particular shot that's their signature shot.
yeah, he played that like he owned it. I'm telling you the truth, because the ball was on the stumps, but it was good length, good everything. And he is flicking again. This one was pitched further up, and he just rolled the wrist and turned it off for a single. As that over comes to an end, it's 27 for no loss. Shidis is on 14, the half-century maker in his last game, and a losing cause. And Wahid is on 11 from 7. He played a lovely undriven shot in that last over.
It seems like he have that on drive packaged.
Yes.
Playing that shot with quite a lot of ease, because, as I said, it's good deliveries. Not really deliveries that a regular batsman would play that shot to. On drive is one of the hardest shots to play. And
Oh,
he has
yes.
played too perfect on drive,
Well,
showing his class.
Well, I can tell you, it's only now on drive is hard to play. Back in our days, the best shot was on drive. You know why? I'll tell you after this delivery. He's covering up nicely, and for the single, so that good heads-up cricket. Good heads-up cricket, just a touch and one, because you hardly get singles in the offside like that in the power play when you know all man is looking for the single. That good heads-up, they catch him sleeping back on the edge. Some one of those on the wing there need to be in to make them think before taking off, because it'll always be a single. You're not going to get in there at over 50. But this time it was too straight, so the bowler thing. Now, why the undriven shot was our best shot? When you come from a poor country and you're playing with no pads, or at best one pad, you're gonna make sure that ball don't hit your foot.
So you gotta protect the leg. So you have to play well.
Have to play
of the leg.
off the legs. So you find that people from my area down there, you are not gonna just let that ball hit your foot. You have no pads, and people bowling on stones in the pitch and everything and stuff. So you are gonna get that ball off your legs, or else you're gonna have broken bones.
Definitely, your leg is gonna be looking like leprosy.
Ex-
Knock, swell,
Knocks
spots.
here, there, and everywhere. So trust me in that. I saw a guy got hit one time, and he gone to his grave. He died now. Leroy got a sink early teenage, and he stayed with that sink in there with the ball. He didn't even come out. Stayed in. So you don't let ball hit your pad. But now they can't play off the pads because they have all these kits. One man has 4 bats. 10. Oh, this time he's tugging this one into the onside, and he's gonna go all the way for a legendary 6. So the Team West Indies mean business here. The legends. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Outside the off stump, and he tugged it into the onside. Like you said, they're favoring the onside and hitting against the wind. Wind is still going from east to west, but he could have done anything with that. But
this guy is strong, and it reminds me of a Robman type of hit. Just pick it and.
Well, Sudish is the man in the first century. Oh, this one is meat and drink. Oh, he hit it too flat though.
You think he would have gone with that one in the same manner over the
Yes.
top?
Yes, but he kept the bottom portion of the bat, so he's in the mood. He's left on 54 in his innings, in the innings of 130 of 94, as a matter of fact. So Team West Indies made 94, and he got 54 of the 94. So all the other batters that batted around him could only muster 40 runs amongst themselves.
Chicken scratching for run.
Mhm. But this time they're meaning business. So, like I said, and for you new listeners, both teams have lost their first encounter today. So both teams are looking for a win. West Indies went down to Pakistan, humiliated, if I can say that. Well, the target was 163 runs. They got to 134. Not bad in the end, but at one time they were really, really wobbling. And the last match, India winning the toss and sending in the opponent. That's the Team USA. Team USA, they got to 139 from their 20 overs, with Summit top scoring there with 41. And then they were rolled over. They were steamrolled for 70 from 17.3 overs. This one is on the back foot, trying to play it into the offside. A ring of fieldsmen are there in the offside. So the field is well placed, well set, if anything to go by from that last delivery. Quite a few dots along the way, but some boundaries. Oh, he covering up again nicely.
Yeah, well played there. That one was quite a quicker delivery. Good bowling by Ranjit. He had to hurry down on that one. So he's actually playing each ball on its merit, because he could have gone for a swing there, but he realized this was a very good delivery.
Oh, that's going to be a wide. He's naughty batting, though. Naughty, naughty. I know you're in the mood to hint and swing. There's no cover sweeper. There's a ring of fielders, like I said, in the offside. Within the circle is still the power play. But you can take that extra ball.
Yeah, definitely. That was a wide from the moment it left
Yes.
the arm of the bowler.
So go ahead and take it. Just
it's given. Just take it, look for the next delivery.
Because now you've been having a couple of dots in that over. So if you want to give you a run and an extra ball, take it. Because you're not going to get much from that. You were off balance. You were in no man's land.
Looking to get out. Wow.
This time he's pulling this one into the onside. And I think it's a one bounce for?
Yeah, one bounce.
One bounce.
Right over mid-wicket.
And it was not just of a bad delivery. Let's have a look. But it was quick. See? From the offside, and he's pulling it. There's no boundary riders in the mid-wicket area. It's 6 runs. Six. Yes, so I think the fielder, like I said, he would have indicated it went all the way.
Yeah. That's the thing about cricket. It's a disciplined game and sportsmanship. He could have said anything else out there.
Yeah,
as the umpire was still waiting on him. Yet still he made the right decision and let the umpire know it did went directly over the rope. So 6 runs. 6 more to West Indies, pushing their tally up to 45 without loss. So, now we realize 5 over completed. They just got a signal to push the score up to 46. So, good going, I would say, from the West Indies. It's a different approach from the first game. I was not here for the first game, but from looking into the records, we would have seen that they have definitely changed that format and the temperament. It's more aggression here, and we could see that with the type of shot they're playing and even the running between the wicket.
Yeah, there's a purpose to this inning. Is like we need the win. We need to catch up. We need to get on the cards because two wins can pretty much get you in a 3-day competition.
Definitely, and I know they're looking forward to this one here. I went down the guys; they were hyper. Definitely having a game plan this time. Actually, listening on one of the guy, and he's like, "Man, this time we gotta really be focused."
Hmm.
Going out there, we have to have a plan. We gotta be focused, and in cricket, that is important. You know,
Yes, well, tomorrow the U.S. Open draft is said to be getting underway. Tomorrow, I need to confirm a time, and it's gonna be on air as well. So we have to make sure that at 10 in the morning. So at 10 in the morning, the draft would be on. So
and again, that is gonna also be on MAQ TV. This game is also on MAQ TV, guys. So if you haven't, log on to YouTube and find MAQ TV.
just stop it.
Well,
Hello.
so definitely, if you wanna watch the draft of the U.S. Open tomorrow, and that will be taking place in December, from December 12th through to the 20th, right here at the Broward Regional Stadium here. You can come out and see some of your favorite cricketers, and this is cricketers traveling from all over the world to be here in December. It's a tournament that is put on by the MAQ group, Cricket Council USA. The US Open has been going on for quite a while, and it's a signature tournament here in the US, where we have players coming from all over the world to be here, and it's always, you know, a privilege to have these players bringing in their experience, and the fact that Mark Qureshi and his team is giving the opportunity to youngsters to showcase their talents about these great players. So it's a place that you would want to be, so just book that on your calendar. December 12th through the 20th will be right here. And if you want to see some of the favorite players, you just need to come on tomorrow. We'll be right here with the Legends game continuing, but also there will be the drafting going on MAQ TV live, guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I'll ask that you go over there and subscribe to the YouTube channel MAQ TV, where you get cricket live, cricket from right here, Broward Stadium. And trust me, during and throughout the year, there's always cricket. There's always something exciting going on MAQ TV. And with this, I take the moment to just say a big thank you to Mark Qureshi and his team, Cricket Council USA, for doing what they have been doing over the years. They have actually put their trust in our youths here, and we have seen that where our youths have blossomed. We see Ali Khan, who came through the system. We see young Stephen Taylor came through the system right here, right in front of us on these grass here in this stadium. It wasn't looking like this in the beginning, but over the years we can see the development that have taken place in a World Cup cricket play right here. But the thing is, we're able to reap fruit from what have been sowed, by this Cricket Council USA and the MAQ group. They have been doing such an awesome job, and the Legend tournament is also brought to you by the MAQ group. And we have to really give shout out to them and the work that they have been doing throughout the USA. So not just here in Florida, but they have been spreading cricket right across the US. And if you follow on MAQ TV, then you won't miss these. So back to the cricket here with West Indies and India searching for their first win. you know, back over to you, Mr. Iver.
Yes, so thank you for that. And now that you've been up to speed and up to date, there's nothing much left for me to say, except all of this started at Frost Park at Dana Beach. And when I started with MAQ first, would you believe it? I started as a photographer.
And look at you now. You're coming far
I
away, brother.
started, and the first commentary, Milton Taylor was on commentary at Frost Park, and Richard Richardson and those guys were here. This is a single, worked off the pads there. Yeah, Milton Taylor
Yeah.
started commentary. He was there at the table at commentary. I was going around taking pictures. That's how this cricket here. But that was at Dana Park,
Yeah, fuck.
at Frost Park. So remember that.
But
That's it.
that's where it birthed.
Yes, but and then you move on from there. Yes, and like I say, he started with big names, Richie Richardson and those guys. They came and Mac put it on there. It was a small ground, then yeah, but it doesn't matter. He started, and then this time if the umpire have to been pretty much standing firm there, and it's like well, maybe
I hear a sound here. I'm not sure if that was off the bat or the guard or something, but yeah, definitely heard a sound. A tough knock.
Well, he's still there. It was worth a shout. And they've been on the 49 here now for the last 3 or 4 deliveries thereabouts. So they've slowed down some now that you're out of the power play. Oh, edged and past the wicket keeper and down to the boundary for 4.
Well, that was a thick edge, and you thought the keeper probably could have gotten a hand to it, but I think it flies so fast off the edge of the bat that he could hardly even respond to that one. You see, it was edge and into the boundary.
Yeah, that's what they say. When you flash hard, and that's what he did. By the time the wicketkeeper reacted, the ball would have long past him, and the fly tip is a little wide, so he just went through, split both of them down to the boundary.
You know, that just surprised me a while ago. Playing a leave alone. We hardly see leave alone in these T20 version unless it's extra wide.
I know. Well, you see, he's mindful that he just edged one, and the fly slippers moved a little to his left, and now he know that the wicketkeeper gonna be mindful that he can. Oh, this time he's top edging this one, but let's see if he's gonna go all the way. Yes, it does. So it's gone for yet another legend 6. Balls leaving the park, and there's no wicket down, and we've gone into the 50s, and it's a 2020 encounter. So they've set the stage here where they can get a big one.
Yeah, well, the way Sadish is batting, you know, if you bowl anything short, anything on that mid and leg, you're going backward astray, mid wicket, and even on the offside, we see he's working it to the leg. So this is a dangerous player on the leg side.
Wahid.
Wahid.
Yeah, both batters they're complementing each other. They look similar, play similar shots. That if you're not really looking carefully, you would think it's one or the other. So quite a contrast to the first game when they really labored. I have to say they labored the way. Pakistan was all over them. But in the end they came close. I didn't expect them to make 134 by the way they were going. But I think they started a little too late. But I think when Magamutu, when he got out, I think all hopes died. I think
they probably had gone over, that inning. Watch what did they do wrong, and definitely we can see it's a different mindset, coming out this afternoon here because they know they need that win, and they're definitely not wasting time so far. 7 overs, 57 runs on the board, and still have all wicket in hand. So definitely they could have a go at the end.
Yes, well, the West Indies winning the toss and electing to bat first. They made a grave mistake. I'm going to put it down as a mistake now when they won the toss in the first match against Pakistan and inserted Pakistan. And then just didn't find their way. Did make any inroads. They only got to 5 wickets, and it was a long time coming.
I think they're now also watching the stats. Statistic has a lot to play, and they're looking. Team that bats first seems to be winning all the games so far.
Yes. Another nicely undriven straight. Oh no! Another footwork, but he didn't get his boot down just in time.
I think he missed one training session.
That,
he was
that,
pretty
that,
close.
yeah, that's the skipper, that's Chalice. So Chalice trying to put those big bright orange shoes on the white ball. And they're saying, no, we're not keeping company with you. You're not touching me today.
Well, but I'm happy that he didn't get that one, because if that one went under the shoe, he could have really hurt himself too.
That is true.
He was coming at great speed.
Could have rolled the ankle.
And we would know, last thing we'd want to see is for a cricketer to twist an ankle, break a leg here. Not in this type of a game. We can see the peace, the calm. The sportsmanship so far, between these players, so we would never want to see an accident or incident taking place on the field there.
Yeah, well, just in case you would not have noticed, the light is blended in with the daylight and sunlight that is left. So we're under lights here at the stadium, Ian.
Yes, and it's one of those things where sometimes you have to adjust, the light. Batting in daylight, sunlight, and then all of a sudden adjusting.
Direct hit, and he was well in.
Adjusting.
I think he was well in, but
difficult,
that was good piece of cricket there, though. We'll have a look. Comes forward, plays in the onside. The keeper, gloves off. Yes, his bat was already down. Over there, umpire Delroy Lynn said he's not out. Junaid into the onside. He plays this one elegantly off the legs again. Another boot to stop this one again.
We realize the boot is coming to play more often these days more than anything else.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the light situation. I remember my first game in America playing for Jamaica overseas team, and we're playing under the lights down by Oakland Park. And I'm picked as a bowler. Everybody know me as a bowler. But there was a ball that was hit high in the sky, in the way of the night, under the light. And here goes Ian taking off for this catch. I am telling you, when I thought the ball was right at my chin, and as Junior Bennett would have taught me to catch with the ball close to your chin, I'm telling you, the ball was still at least an arm length out and a body length out. I'm 6 feet 7 inches with 2 arm length. That is like a plane. Man, I had to do a dive. Luckily, I caught it, because I know if I didn't, I would have to walk off that field, because I was mile away. Thought I was right under that ball.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew that, guess what? It's not the same as daylight.
No, it's not the same. No. It's just like in cold weather too. I mean, that ball hits harder, it comes down faster, quicker, and it's like, how does the ball get here? It changes, man, the atmosphere.
Talk about when it hit you in the middle of the hand, you feel it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these two batters, I think they're looking to bat through the whole innings. He covers up nicely. He could have just worked that one for a single instead of just dancing behind it. But give the bowler the credit. No, he's stroking this one nicely. Oh, he goes through the paws of the cover fielder, but there's extra cover on the boundary. It was sweetly timed, though. Sweetly timed.
That was a beautiful shot there.
Mm-hmm.
I think earlier in the innings, we saw one just like that. That one make it all the way to the boundary. This one, fielder managed to get a hand on it.
Yes, sir.
And that's the only reason that one didn't just go to the boundary and be thrown back.
Oh, this one is getting on the edge into the pads for a single. Both batters are in the 30s now. They're keeping company. One not leaving the other by much. But Shudis has gotten most of the strike. He's gotten some 30 deliveries for his 34. While Wahid, he's on 30 from 21.
A good partnership between the two here.
Yes, it was some 67 so far. The semi covers up nicely. It's going to get a single.
Another foot.
Yes.
Foot before the hand.
Always, all time, boy. I have to call this more soccer than handball. But those two batters have settled in now. Ooh, the French cut. Going past the keeper and he's going to get to the boundary. I can tell you that now. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Sharma. Give it up. The skipper put in a valiant effort there to prevent the four, but it was outside the off stump, almost bowl, and the keeper was not in the very best position. He can't stop those. Those have to be an accident.
Yeah, those you never can make up for that one.
No. That's
it's.
But the batter might tell you, hey, that's one of my favorite shots. I can do that.
If you do that all day, well, and you continue.
Because Audley used to call that the Maoist Foster.
Okay.
So he knows that he used to play a lot of French cut. he go on, they call it the Maoist Foster. I got that from Audley. Goes past the leg stump. This time, this one went past the off stump. 72 for no loss. Here it is. He's covering up nicely. Good comeback there by the bowler. The boundary was no fault of his.
Yeah, Vesu seems to be a very tall man there, coming from high distance, and just need to pitch the right line and length, and it could prove difficult for the batsman to play him. And that was a perfect delivery from him just a while ago.
Well, I guess the batter is not waiting for the 10 over. They normally take a little break. I haven't seen the skipper bowl a ball as yet, and he sometimes bowl. So, Shalice, aren't you going to roll your hand over? You need to break the partnership so we can carry on the same way. You're going to get the same result.
72 without loss. 9 overs completed. West Indies legend, looking quite good this afternoon. As I said, they came out with a plan. They're sticking to the plan, and it's working for them.
Yes, both teams need a win. Oh, that was full on the bat, and it's gone clear of the... No. It dropped just inside the rope. Just inside.
A fraction inside.
Yes, just inside. He hit the towing of the bat, really.
Not much effort there from the batsman. More timing than power.
So now Wahid, now he's on 35. And he's driving that shot you like to see. The undriven stroke to perfection along the carpet.
Definitely
for a single. So he goes to the number that reminds me of the great Robert Nesta Marley, 36. Oh, this time he's hitting this one. He's in the air. There's a fielder running in.
He take it. But
Takes the catch. You sure this guy is over 50?
That was a good catch there.
That was a good
Look at the
catch.
replay. Good catch. He take it. And
Look at that.
And that seemed like the guy that was bowling. He was the same fielder down here on the long off against the US. I'm gonna bet on it that he's under 50.
So no second 50 for
Sudesh.
For Shudish. He got to what, 38, I think.
Well, good partnership between the two. 77 runs from 9.3 overs. That's a good balance. Just approaching the 10th over. So I am basically calling it that they may just get more runs than they did in their first time at the crease batting, which they lost that game against Pakistan.
Yeah, they scored 134 without much effort. So this time here, I suspect that they'll make much more than that. Well, 77 now, you do that 1.5, and you should be able to get the score that you're looking for. Yeah, so they're supposed to make at least 160, 170. They're supposed to get another 100 runs in the last 10 overs.
Definitely. So I think if they were going at this rate against Pakistan, they probably could have wheeled that one in.
Oh yes, yes. They were way behind the 8 ball though. In the end, they came up, and they did good for their. So, it seems as if they left out Jasper this time. I went down and I told Chalice, how you lay your best batsman bat last? He said, man, it's so many, man. It's so many people. But he must have that Jasper can bat though. Yeah.
That's another thing about this tournament, you know. We have players coming from all over, you know, coming in here, you know. You as a captain is given a team, not that you know every single player and what they're capable of doing, you know. So most times it take a little to sift and sort, you know, in terms of even your batting.
Yeah, but not him though. They play together.
You know, yeah. But I'm just saying for this kind of a tournament.
Franchise cricket,
Yeah.
yes. When you mix and match.
But as you said, he's a
10
standout
overs.
player.
I guess they're continuing. They're not coming off, I guess. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, they're coming off, man. These guys are tired, man. Trust me.
So,
unless they want to. Yeah. Some are saying some are coming off. These two guys are coming off, man. They're telling yourself, man. Well,
they're going to be playing too short because the umpire is standing his ground.
Yeah, these guys are coming off. Maybe they say, okay, bring it on the field.
I think they're just getting a drink of water down at the.
Yeah, but they normally break at the 10, at the half mark. Umpire, go get your ball from these guys over there.
And I don't think that should be allowed where they're bowling the ball on the field there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't think the umpire realized what is happening.
I don't think it's not supposed to happen. You're supposed, a man can be using sandpaper right now on the ball. You got to protect your ball. That's your ball.
That's tampering with the ball, guys.
Of course, of course.
The ball is now gonna be 2 overs older because at least 6 ballers already been bowled out there.
Yes.
Off the wicket.
No, that must be a different ball, man.
So I think they had a hidden ball on the field. Let's see. We're still gonna call that one. When did that came out of a pocket? I don't know. Did somebody throw that one in? Probably the umpire probably have the ball, the main match ball. These guys are just probably working out the shoulder. A new bowler coming on. Let's see, but it's a short break, water break, beverage break, rest for a minute. Umpire has allowed it.
He even bowling quicker now.
Well, we're just gonna watch and see where this ball goes after they're finished here.
Come on, that's a no-brainer, man. Oh, he got it now. See? He just realized. He just realized. Well, give me my ball. Give me my ball. We're
gonna say that ball is now 12 overs old.
They just got on.
Yeah. That's 12 overs old.
Yeah. Festus was there busy talking with
I think we could have a quiz and nobody will get this answer.
Right.
After 10 overs, you know, by the time to start back the game, the ball is 12 overs old. What happened?
Yeah.
They were playing cricket on the side
and
with the same ball.
And they started even bowling get a little harder. Get it down there some more. Soften it up some more. So first he was just, just hold it up. No, it's tough. You need to do tough. And not on the pitch, in the rough, in the grass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know. They got in 2 extra overs.
So batters, you're going to play with a softer ball now. So if you were analyzing the hardness of the ball, you must go back and recalculate. Okay? Well, we're getting ready to continue the action here. The second half of the first inning, if you can call 10 overs the half a mark. All right. Just on the stroke of the break there, we saw Suresh going out. Caught. Beautiful catch. 38. So he scored heavily already in this game, having made 54 in the first inning. That was against Pakistan. Good player. So let's hope that he can keep that form. So play continues. Oh my word. And he missed it.
Yeah, that was a dolly down the leg side, pretty slow. Ample time, all the time in the world to play that one.
Yeah,
Missed totally.
It's a wide.
Wide and a single.
So 2 without a ball being bowled. So he practiced all this time over there, but he wasn't practicing with a batter or the sticks in front of him. So now this is the real thing now.
Yeah.
That was him over there who was
Getting his work in.
Yeah. Oh, he's sweeping well. This one is going to go across the boundary. Whoops, it does so now. Another 4. So Jasper, he's put on a lot of weight. He can't run the whole way to retrieve that ball. So let's have a look down the leg side and swinging. Yeah.
Two poor deliveries.
Yeah, so
one got the full treatment, the other was a miss, but they got 2 runs. One for the wide, and they took a single.
So that's just like hitting a 6 there. 1 ball, 6 runs.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. So 84. It is. So Wahid goes into the 40s. Now he's on 40 days, 40 nights. Oh, he's stroking this one. No, he could have done more with that. He's going to get a boundary, though. I thought he could have, there's nobody in the deep square leg position. There's a short square leg. I would have hoisted my hand. I would have gone and tried to go for glory. But he got a boundary, played it safe.
Yeah, and I think he had really worked that one out well. Didn't see a feeler back there. He looked for the spot, and he just needed to get the bat on the ball, and which he did. Another 4 to him. Another 4 to the West Indies. 88 for 1 after 10.2.
Oh, he hit this one sweetly off the pads. That's your shot. Off the legs, over the infield, and down to the boundary for 4. He's getting close to that 50. He's on 48 now. There we go. Move with style. Lifting that right leg, getting it out of the way, and just whipping it off the legs.
His signature shot, as you could tell earlier, he had played it convincingly, and he had played it over and over again.
Yes, indeed.
Played with ease. We have seen him all the way along the ground. The timing immaculate, placement immaculate. He basically owns the shot right now.
Yeah, but they had, the power play is done a long time, since 6 overs, and they had a man batting in his 40s. I can see you maybe quoting the new batter VJ who just came in. Vinay.
Again?
Yeah, there's coverage there this time though. On to 49, and the scoreboard is the guy left with the laptop. So I hope they're listening downstairs. He's 1 away from his 50, so you can stand by to give him his applause. This time he goes around the sticks and he's bowling it wide of the mark. But it's the legal delivery. So Umpire Delroy Lynn says you had a good opportunity to play at that delivery. On the back foot, and he's pulling this one into the onside. 1 here for him. 2. Stronger throw would have been interesting. Then again, we're talking, this is a game for the aged, over 50. With a little cheat along the way if you're 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
Yes, you could introduce one or two player, prepping them for later season.
Yep. Yep. But I'm sure they'll tell you I'm not hurrying to get there.
Nah,
If I can get on here,
yeah.
get a ride on this train
Uh,
without rushing to 50, I'll stay here.
I tell people aging is a process, and the longer you can delay the process, guess what? The better it is.
Okay,
And
there you go.
people ask sometimes as a nurse, how do you delay this process? And I
Mm.
say, just take care of your body, feed yourself right. You
Mm.
know, you may look 70, but you could be 80 or 100. I've seen patients who are 102, and you can tell they're not 75 years old.
Yeah,
And as I say, it's a number, but if you take care of your body will take care of you.
that's right.
You know, treat your body right, brother.
Yep. All right, so Junaid is going to be outside the off stump and he's off balance there. I hope he didn't pull anything there.
Is it eager to get to 50?
Yeah, it was a little awkward there. He went over balancing there. Not looking good there at all. Someone ought to tell him, well, you're just one away from a half century. Yes, no, yes, no. He knows he's on 49 because normally he would have stroked that. Trust me. That ball was there to stroke, but he's just playing for the 50.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I guess he'll go gung ho.
West Indies had set themselves quite.
So 95. See, there it is in the air, and away she goes. That's his 50. That's the 100. And he raises his bat, so they're listening downstairs. So be careful and be mindful of what you're saying. They're following the game. They would have listened and said, you are on 49. So with that one stroke, he brought up the 101 Dalmatian. Could we say bow wow, 101 Dalmatian?
Definitely.
Okay.
You see what you said earlier. The delivery before, he would have gone with it.
Yes.
He was just
Yes.
mindful, and then he just said, you know what? This is how I've been playing.
And here it is on the back foot, and he's playing into the offside, getting another two. That one, again, I surely would have shouted and say, continue, and, be positive. Because the ball that he was just playing for the single,
Yeah,
that's a ball, yes.
He'd have gone with it. And
Gone with
everything.
those, yes, yes. So, 103 it is.
What do you think going to mind of a cricketer, Ivor, when they get so close to these landmarks? 50 runs, 100, you realize sometimes they change the entire batting style.
Yep,
change.
Nose.
Oh, it's nervousness.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Stroking this one here.
This guy down here is quite a bit good feeler.
Deep extra covers.
He have saved Team India many runs.
Yes, that is
today.
true. So the second 50 of this tournament, and both 50 goes to Team West Indies legend. So I'll better just put a big mark here for him since he make 50, as we did over here.
You know the good thing about
Should
this.
is getting his 50 over here too.
He can actually make the first century here because
Oh, there's time.
there's time. There's a lot of overs to go. 8 more overs,
Yeah,
and he's already 58 runs.
Yep. And they were well rested because they played a game and this morning, and they rested. Although they stayed in the park, they just stayed, get the mental faculty checked out and get it all prepared for this game. Having looked at India, because they were downstairs there, looking at them and saying, oh, this is the team that we think we can have them just mail in the points other than play for it. I think you gotta take things for granted, but I believe that was their mindset. And another thing, I think they have it in for West Indies. I mean for India.
Yeah. Well,
All teams have it in for India.
I don't know what it is, but when it comes on to Team India, everybody wanna beat Team India, and
Yeah,
I
because
think when you beat
they're
India, you have
bullied
beat
now.
a good team. You know the spirit. You know how they play a very tough game of cricket.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
think they bully their way in terms of financing and I mean, I know the big three try to do the thing, but more so India. Yes, they bring the most revenue, but look how many people you have. You have billions of people.
yeah, yes.
Come on. You find when one island in the Caribbean, take all the islands together, we still can't make your population.
No,
So
India
we're
is
not gonna,
way
yeah, we're not gonna fill this
beyond our,
hundred,
our reach in terms of population.
right, this 100,000 stands that you're having down there. We're fighting hard here to get 5,000
Yeah,
to
that's
come into the park. So your revenue, you can charge $1. Everybody gonna come. We have to charge $50. Oh, that's a bad miss there by both the batter and the keeper. So let's see what it's gonna be. It's wide. So well, I'd say well played by the batter.
yeah. The keeper body language doesn't spell well for India. He seems like he's just going through the motion.
Well, I'm gonna use your word. He's old. This time he's pulling this one. One bounce, one bounce to the deep mid wicket. We tend to be forgetting that. We're looking at cricket in its purest form and like, oh, you can do that. Our mind is saying that, but
I want to remind you that this thing is recorded, so be careful later on you meet
that's
it.
right. So it's a legend game, so we have to let people know. So hey, so we have to expect that they will walk single here and there, and they're still playing the game. The playing conditions, runners are not allowed. It is still in the law books. So sometimes in these games, I think you can have your playing condition where runners are allowed. You get two young guys to come out and run for you.
Guess what? I think he heard us. Can you see how he chased that ball? But no, he's giving away an extra. I don't think
They say we don't need those kinds. We don't need those kinds.
so he did put some energy in getting to that ball, but at the end he threw it away.
Well, I guess he got out of his slumber. Maybe he was dreaming and he's finished his dream now. And okay,
Yeah, he wake up. Yeah.
yeah, wide awake now. So he's half cocky, man. You gotta be down. See, bad wicket keeper. Oh, he's pulling this one, but it's gonna go down to the mid wicket region just for the single. Yeah, this is one that the coaches would be telling the wicket keeper, oh, he's putting his boot in it again.
No, he's hurt.
Mm,
What's going on here? He cramp.
that's what I'm saying. You said I'm recorded, so I have to think he's down on his haunches there. That's Wahid, right? Cramping.
Yeah.
You said I shouldn't use the word old. What can I substitute? Legend, just say.
you know, they,
They're legendary.
yeah, they're legend.
Legend, okay.
They're just giving us a reflection of yesteryear. What they
Okay.
used to do,
You
but they
go
just
on,
used to do it
go
at
on,
a higher level.
describe it. Tell me.
All right, but anyway, I'm just gonna describe probably what's happening there,
Yes.
and I'll encourage as a nurse. I'll come to you as a nurse, guys.
Yes, come
in
on.
sports, not just have to be cricket,
Mhm.
but for example, you have a game on this week, tomorrow, as close as tomorrow.
Mhm.
A lot of people wait until the day to hydrate.
Mm.
We should be already hydrating way ahead.
Mhm.
We should be hydrating the day before.
Mhm.
People wait until that particular day.
Mhm.
Already the cells are
Mhm.
thirsty,
Right.
you know, and you don't want to have
Right.
that going on.
Eh.
So, so you wanna, so guys, so you wanna hydrate yourself ahead of the games. So right now we see he's having some form of a cramp, and that could be associated to dehydration. Dehydration is something that plague athletes, and you see the first thing they're doing, they're giving him water, which is definitely one way of replenishing, you know, your electrolytes. As you look at it, he's cramping, and I think his teammates sense it. they brought him out a bottle of water. But as I said, this could be too late. It should have been happening from yesterday, the day before. That means when you came on the day of play, you're fully hydrated. All you're doing is just replacing it.
Well, let me ask a question because you're in the medical field. Back in the day, we used to have people either use either salt water, put some salt under your tongue, and all this kind of stuff. What was that all about?
What I can tell you, salt will pull water. So wherever salt is, water will go.
What will
It's
go?
high concentration. So it is concentration. So it's pulling water. So I wouldn't advise that. Salt.
Oh,
It
but
will.
I thought it was to like maybe make you thirsty that you want to drink water.
Well, that's what
Because
it
after
does.
that, after that,
It's drying you out. So
yeah, after
you
that they
you
just drink water. Back to cricket, and the back foot he's stroking this one, another foot trying to stop that one again, but it missed the big size 12 boot. So Jasper, I guess they're playing without him. Jasper didn't realize he had to go to the bathroom.
and quick, Ivor, that's what happened. Our grandparents, they used to do some things and we didn't understand what they were doing.
Yes, pulling this one down to the mid-wicket area, pull out the boot again. This time,
Who's gonna pick
oh,
it up? They stopped that ball perfectly well, but the two players are right there looking at the ball.
yeah, they're off balance.
Yeah.
See what they have to catch
Who
themselves.
pick it up? Who throw it?
It's a legends game. I told you, it's a legends game. So they went over here and it's like, oh, then come back. You have to get the balance.
Yeah, their rest and their balance.
But that's right. Oh, and over here, and then okay, I'm good. But like you're saying, with the
yeah.
trick of the trade there,
Yeah,
because the
that's
guy
what-
not drinking water,
So you trick the ball.
they put the salt in there, and next thing they're drinking a gallon of water.
All of a sudden, you want that water.
They drink-
because-
yeah.
because it's bringing on that thirst because you're
Right.
being dry.
Right. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, that's-
and that's what I'm saying. Tradition and
Put it on the tongue, and next thing the
Going
guy
back
drink a
to our
bucket of water, a whole
forbearance.
bucket of water he drink.
yeah, they do a lot of things, and we did not see, because the signs are such to it,
Mhm.
but there's a science to it, and
Right.
so a lot of the things that they do back then, they do work. It's just that they did not understand the whole
Yeah.
science behind it.
Mhm.
So definitely, if you don't drink water, I'm gonna force you to drink it.
Yeah, put the salt, and then you dirty,
No, yeah, when the thirst come
and then
on,
you
yeah.
run and you drink up a whole gallon of water.
All right. Remember eating saltfish if you're from Jamaica, codfish. And when you eat saltfish, you want to drink a lot of water.
There you go, right. Force you one way or the other. So just aside from the cricket they're talking, this time he's going high, he's going hard, handsome. And the man down there, he's trying to get there. He just had to look up and watch it go by him for yet another legendary 6 on the park. We have seen quite a few of those in this match, but West Indies, they come out to play.
I told you from the beginning you could see the way their approach, just walking out, and even the first 2 overs you realize the intention. 21 runs coming off 2 overs. That show that they.
Outside you, that's a lovely shot. Oh my word, oh glory! I'm telling you, he just inside out. Once he got it past the infield, the cover sweeper had not a chance.
Yeah, that was a sweet shot timed. As you say, inside out, bisecting both fielders. Nobody moved. They did not have a chance, of cutting that one off. Whether they use the hand or the feet,
Yes.
nothing would have gotten to that
All right,
one.
well,
Perfect. The play is perfectly timed.
He raced on up into the 70s, and you called it. You said he has enough time to get a century. He's 29 away. He's flicking this one in the air, and there's a man down there who takes the no. He puts it down and kept it within the playing area, though. In the meantime, I think they're going to be running for what?
A second run.
More than a second,
I think they were watching it if he was going to take the catch.
Oh, still a second. Yeah, you have to run all the runs. You should have.
But that should have been taken and deep on the
You
boundary.
can't afford to put down this guy. He's on 73. He's going for 100. The bowler is upset. Come on, man. I'm trying my best out here, and you're putting it down, man.
You can't even blame that one on the light. It was hit straight to him.
Yeah. Okay, this time he's going again. He's going on the ground this time, so there's a cow corner. And
Same feeler, just not in the ear this time, so no chance of catching him
no,
out.
I thought.
Yeah, probably you're right.
And this is stroking this one along the turf for single. So they're working it and they're trying to get away from these dot balls. 125 for 1. This brings Wahid on 74. Just 40 deliveries to get there. And you put down the man who is in form. He's going again. And oh, through the hands, buttery fingers. And they're gonna turn for 2. Yes, relaxing 2. At the end of that over, that's over number 14. Wahid is on 76 from 41 deliveries. Vinay is on 7 from 10. The latest score here is 128 for 1. That's indeed is the latest score at Central Broward Regional Park.
Ivor, I want to ask you, do you think that India playing these two games back to back would have a toll on them, given the age factor, as you've been calling it out all day, the age factor playing this game back to back, coming back in the field, after being beaten, totally battered by the US team, that alone had drained them mentally, but now physically, the West Indies are putting them under pressure again, What do you think about that factor?
Yeah, well, it's going to take a toll on them because the only thing is that they didn't feel back to back. So I would have felt really bad for them if they would have feel and then have to come back and feel in this game. But they batted and they batted poorly.
But you know what I'm gonna say? Quickly they were back on the field because they were bowled out so fast. It's like they hardly took a break. They were bowled out for 70 runs.
Yeah, well, I think it's a format. So they knew the schedule, and if they wanted to leave something in the tank for this game, a lot of the batters were sitting. It's just this time he's tugging this one in the onside and the onside. Ooh. A better throw would have been interesting.
Yes, it would have been.
You have to wait for the striker to call you, non-striker, because it's his call. I know you want to get down there to get to your 100, but hey, I went out at this time with only 24 runs away. You can get all of that in one over. And like I'll say 4 overs. It's just the 15th over you're in, so he can get much more than 100. Much more than 100.
His inning is set up perfectly to get 100 here.
Take his time. His players should be telling him, no, you take your time and get the 100. You take your time. You don't have to do anything.
24 runs
right.
away,
He doesn't have to do anything reckless right now.
And Vinay seems to be giving him even more of the strike, so he's batting with a sensible partner.
This time he's going hard at this one just for the single. So here's your chance. Now you have all 3 deliveries here now. So it's for you to just do the math, work the math. Now you're not seeing the scoreboard, but your compadres are willing you on. They're telling you what's happening because they're hearing the commentary from Ian and yours truly, Ivor Henry, loud and clear. There it is. He doesn't have to do anything reckless, just an inside-out shot, and that's a beautiful shot again. But it's just... Did he win the one?
Only a single, it seems like.
Just for the single. Okay. But he's playing with authority. That's what you have to do. Just be positive. You don't have to do anything reckless.
Well, he had batted long enough to know that these bowlers, they are giving an offer every over.
Yeah, exactly. And it's cool. It's not like you're in the 96 degrees this time he's pulling. Let him do the heavy lifting at this time with taking chances because he's only 1 wicket down. But 100 is 100. It doesn't matter in what format or whether it's beat cricket or what. 100 is 100. Especially on MAQ TV. The world is watching. And it's going to be recorded. So make your mark as a legend. There you go. You have to bowl some looseness somewhere along the line. You didn't do enough with that full toss, though. They're pushing you for 2. No, you're too late on that now. Too late.
And you think there would have been more urgency in terms of getting the singles, and that could have been 2 easily, and he would have been back on strike. But I think it's the end
No,
of the
no,
over.
no, it's
Yeah,
the end of
end
the
of
over. So
over. Right?
he
So
calculated
I
it
see.
to.
Yeah, wisely he's definitely
Mhm.
thinking out there.
Yeah, but you still have
So
to put the team first, though. So you can't play for single when you can play for four.
well, that should have
you
been
know,
two, naturally. But
it should have been four. I mean, that ball you played straight back down there. I mean,
it was a
when
toss
it
up too.
comes and it's a risk-free shot, just put everything into it. And now, oh, Jasper is gonna come on to bowl his leg spinners now, and he turns the ball big. I'm telling you. So watch out for this. It's gonna be interesting here.
Yeah, it's a good time to bring him back here.
All he has to do is to bat naturally. Now you play for the twos, the looseness is gonna come, nothing aerial, and he can get 100. You're 22 runs away, and we know Jasper. He's gonna flight. He's gonna turn the ball. He turns the ball big. So look to slap it into the offside, pick the gaps, and when it's a good delivery, you respect it. You're trying to get the highest score of the day's play. Then you'll surpass Pakistan, scoring 162 for their 5 wickets. You can do it much better. You can score 170, 75 for one.
Yeah, one player stand out with 100 behind
Yeah,
your name.
yeah,
What
go
else
ahead
could you
and
ask
sing
for?
and say, "We are the West Indies." And show the West Indies at home, and I hope that they'll be listening. But look at these big leg breaks coming up here now. Should I say former wicketkeeper? I'm going to ask Jasper. Jasper comes in now and he bowls. Oh, he's hitting this one in the air. Like I said, you just have to pick your gap. Going aerial is not going to cut it.
Not
You
sure
didn't-
if he's getting a little tired, but he is not playing the way he was playing a few overs back.
Yeah, just be positive. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's the same ball. I mean, add 2 overs to it. I'm going to go with you.
Yeah, they did middle
Okay.
with the ball in the middle there during the break.
So it's a little softer, okay? So be mindful of that. So, but apart from, you don't have to go aerial to score 100 runs. That's what I'm saying. You have Vinay there. You ask him to do the heavy lifting because 100 is 100.
But what I'm realizing here, Vinay is just
Trying to get him on
trying to
strike.
get him on strike.
No, Vinay at this time, because he has enough time
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
to,
he
to
should be
think.
going at and this
See,
is
he's
it.
going aerial. He's going aerial. There's a man down there. He's getting onto it, and
6 runs.
he goes all the way. Yes. So that's a 6. So he's coming after him. He didn't really get it in the middle, get it in the upper part of the bat, but it was enough with these heavy bats. I think he dropped right on the rope, right on the 6. But he doesn't have to go aerial. So he'll advise. That's why he's cutting them big. He's in 85, 15 away. That's the one that he has to go. That's the one. That's the big one. There you go. That was a long hop. They will come. They will come. Now he's into the 90s. He's on 91, 148 for one. Let's have a look. It was too short. That's what I say. There's a lot of time. You have more time than you think. Have more time than you think. So he's on 91, 9 away from the first 100 in this 2025 Legends tournament. He's going after him again, inside out and away from the fielder. He doesn't have to go aerial. I'm going to keep saying that. So here's it for another 2. He goes on to 93. The team goes up into the 150 now. He's in 150, comes up on the board just for the loss of 1 wicket. And I'm sure that Sudeep is chopping his lips down there saying, man, if I was there, 2 of us could have made 100. Because he was batting beautifully as well. Oh, this one is meat and drink. Oh, did he get a good hold of this one? I don't
know,
think
man.
so.
It's dropped.
Did
Most
it
indeed.
drop before he got to him?
No, it dropped. It dropped.
He dropped it?
He's right in his chest, I think.
Did they run? What really went on there? Just the one? What did they do? They didn't run the 1, the 2 ones. Can we have a replay on this? I mean, what actually took place there? That ball, it was a full toss. That ball was supposed to be going over into the adjoining fields over there.
was wondering if they were gonna call it a no ball. It seemed like it was pretty high, but I haven't seen a replay on it.
Yeah, the batter is saying I played it from up here. You know, I played it well. We didn't get the replay, but it seemed like it was high, but at the same time, you still have to take it. Let the umpire do his job.
It was a gift, if you ask me.
Yes, let the umpire, let him do his job.
Well, he took a single. One hit could take him to the 100.
Yeah,
A
well, the
big hit.
scoreboard has not changed here, though.
I think he was 93, take him to 94.
Okay, good. So we're back on track now. He's one hit away. Inside out again in the air. You're gonna get probably 2 for this, or maybe settle for the 1. He's going aerial. Why would he have to go aerial? We had the 16th over. Let VJ take those chances. He's taking 1 for the team. Even if he gets out, he hit 2 sixes and out. That's okay. But you in the 90s should not be playing recklessly like that. No, not with 9 wickets in the hut. Down the leg side, he's not going to be given. That ball was pitched going down the leg side. So
at this point, there's no rush. It's within reach. He has more than enough deliveries to face.
He has enough time to make 150 runs.
In the world.
In the 90s, he went aerial. That's it. VJ is supposed to be the one here who's Vinay is supposed to be looking to go gung ho and doing it for the team. So still just 1 hit away, but maybe it's the commentator's curse. 1 hit away means you have to hit a 6. So I should just say he's 2 hits away. That means you're playing for a boundary and a single.
Oh, okay.
But when I say 1 hit away, I'm asking him to hit a 6.
Yeah. I know the fans would love to see a 6.
But you give it. But you give it.
Look at the reality of it.
Exactly.
Still have 3 solid overs to go, a few balls in this one.
I would be taking my time and milking it here. If the bad ball come, yes, I'm gonna pounce it.
5 runs. You just need an over, push it around, and you could get that.
That's right.
That one should.
This time it's gonna be 4 runs. Yes. Once you get it past the point region, he goes up to 99.
And he chased that one.
Yes, he came down the track. He was coming down the wrong line. The bowler was smart enough to push it wide, but he got enough willow on it. So again, he was charging. That ball was not there to charge down. He went down and the ball was over here. So what was he looking at? He got away with the 1. He got away with it. He's a 99. Can we witness the first century of this Legends Tournament 2025? We'll watch, we'll wait. 157 for 1. He comes in now bold and he's flicks this one around the corner. That's his 100. That's his 100. And the first 100 of this 2025 tournament takes the cap off, acknowledges the applause from the crowd, and well done, you good gentleman. Gets a big dab there from his batting partner, and even Prem Singh's there to keep him hydrated. And Kamwa giving him water. Even the umpire is going to say, well played, young man. Yes, sir. Uncle Festus, he loved that. Charlie, the umpires, they like a good game. So it doesn't matter. Like we said earlier, they're not your enemies. They're your opponent. So you can always say, you got the better of me today, you got me 100, you got 100. So the first 100 of the 2025 Legend Tournament goes to Wahid.
Yes, and I really love the way, the opponent celebrated with him. They came across and they showed respect. They said, well done. We can see the shake hands going in. We see the umpires coming in, and everybody was happy for him.
Oh, somebody's retiring out. That's seems as if it's Vinay. Oh, that's him. One of the batters retired out.
Well, I think the West Indies, with the way they're going, I think they can do just about anything here. in terms of they have a lot of batsmen to come.
Yeah, well, it's
And
okay. You can do it for the team. I
they
mean,
retired out. That simply means he will not be able to go back out there. But with 3 overs to go, I don't see where they're
there's no
gonna lose.
need. There's no need for him.
They
So,
they don't need to
yeah,
worry.
the scoreboard is showing 1 wicket, but it's actually 158 for two because he has left the park. It's not an injury of anything, and you just can't come on and rest your laurels.
I think they look at him. His timing was off. He was still giving the strike, turning over the strike, but he could have gotten some boundaries.
Yeah, yeah, he was the one supposed to be doing the heavy lifting, and he forced. Oh, that's gonna be a wide. Maybe they can see our hands now. They couldn't see it before, but maybe they can see it now. We're gonna ask them.
Yeah, they need their distant glasses out there.
So Wahid is still there, and he's gonna do one for the team. The first 100, he say, "I'm gonna take that." This one is in the air. The man down there, he gets on the weight, and takes the catch. So 100 and out.
1 run shy. Could have catch him just before. But that's a century on the board.
Yes,
Played by
all handshakes still going up for him. So we have to call it the third wicket down there now. So because one was retired out.
good batting from Wahid. From the moment he walked out in the middle, we could see that positive attitude. The body language was there. He walked out and he quickly got into his.
So it's all of 3 wickets down because, like we said, there's not a chance for what's going on?
So I think Vinay had retired out
Yeah,
at 13. His still name is still on the board, but
missing yeah.
so we have two new bats man at the wicket.
Let me
Wahid, who made made 100. Yeah. So Wahid made 100 and got out there in the deep. Good catch taken, but nevertheless he did what he had to do. He made his contribution of 100. It's 159 for two. 17.1 overs been bowled, and I think West Indies have done enough to basically set them up for a big score here. Probably the highest score in the tournament. It's looking to come from their team. 161 as we speak for two. Just 17.2 overs been bowled. So with 2.4 overs to go, I am just guessing, as we predict that they may get close to 190.
And now they have equaled the high score for the day because 162 was made by Pakistan. So now West Indies are set to go past the 162. Their scores are level. They made this. This time it's gonna be a wide. So highest score in the day so far in the tournament goes to West Indies, 163.
And just for the fans to know, West Indies was beaten by Pakistan with that total, 162 to get. They fall short of it. And with that, I think they came out with a totally different mindset because they only lost like 5 wickets for 130 plus. So they were pretty much close enough, but I think they just started too late.
Yes, well, over number 18, and this time outside the off stump, he's driving just for the single. Well, I think these guys think that they would have had enough because the party's on now. So now is the time that you can do things. So I did ask for the skipper. He didn't bowl, so Shalish has taken matters into his own hands, sporting the number 4. So Shalish decides, he has the 1 wicket. So he was wondering why didn't I bring myself on a little earlier. I waited until he made 100 to bring myself on to get his wicket. I'm going to have a talk with him. Could that be match fixing?
I would say it's match fiction, but I think he was just probably just giving the other guys a chance to bowl.
Well, let me put it the other way. And if it's not fixing, do you think that the match was fixed?
Well, the match is always fixed. But the outcome, let's see.
Okay, well, if you say so, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna stay with you all day long. So,
I knew they were gonna play West Indies in this game. So it was fixed already from
so
morning, you know.
I understand. I got
So
you.
now,
It was on the schedule.
yeah,
It was on the
yeah,
cards.
it was fixed.
It was fixed
there.
for them to meet. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. I got
Now
it.
we're gonna see.
Chalice had nothing to do with
No,
this.
we-
The organizers fixed the match
yes,
where
yes,
Pakistan, where India would play against West
yes.
Indies the last match.
it was meant to be.
Okay, it was okay. I got it. I got it.
But like 100 coming for Wahid, well, that wasn't given. He worked for it, you know.
So Chalice bringing himself on just to get his wicket after he made 100. He didn't fix that
No,
part.
he didn't know.
He's no mechanic. He can't fix anything.
No.
Okay.
Probably he saved himself some licks today. Probably see what was happening.
I like that. I like that. Chalice said, "I'm gonna get him in the 12th round when he's tired, and just give him a little push,
Yeah.
and he fall down, and I get the knockout."
There you go.
Oh, okay. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Oh,
He's a smart man. So
wow. Did that hit him? Wow.
is he hurt?
Not really. But he took a hard one, though. You could tell.
Wow. Okay, let's have the replay. Yep, it didn't hit him in his paws. Like he hit
Yeah.
high up.
Oh, high up on the arm.
Yeah. Didn't hit in the paws at all. Is he coming off? What's going on?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, he has to go and tend to that, put some ice in it or something.
I've seen a few injuries today.
Yeah, I think somebody have to finish that over for him. New bowler. And when we thought that the injuries would come using the feet, it's coming in the hands. Yeah, boy, you don't want to get hurt at this
No,
age,
no,
at this stage in your life. Those bones hard to mend, man.
The most difficult thing is healing
So,
at this time, you know.
well,
Or even that thing could twist. You could have a lot of pain, you know, going forward. Arthritis set in, and those bone already hurting.
yep. Well, let's see who's gonna finish this over, because a whole over is gonna have to go to his name.
That
So
was just the first delivery.
yeah, I knew. Yeah, so those 5 deliveries would called it an over for him
But I would love to bowl here.
for the 5 balls, 5 balls over. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing the 100 over in England, 5 ball over. So who is it? We didn't pick it up as yet, but there's a new bowler who's gonna be finishing this over, and whatever licks he get in this over goes to his name. It doesn't goes to Mittal. No, not at all. It's gonna go to you. This is your 5 ball over.
Well, West Indies 170 for 2.
Cutting. Oh no! That one went to the strainer, right to the legs.
I think it's their bedtime hour, you know.
No, but this was the time for him to put his foot, because he was too. It went through the foot. He was supposed to close the legs in and let it hit his foot. He opened his legs and it went through. So 174, I think it is. Yes, 174 for the loss of some 3 wickets. Scoreboard showing 2, but since we have followers of cricket following, we just have to call it, right? You cannot leave the park and this one is gonna be. It was touch and go. It must have moved after it would have passed the batter. I think that was the call from the umpire. It passed him within reach and then deviated outside.
Look at the angle that this bowler is
This
bowling
one,
from.
yes, this one definitely passed him wide of the mark. Yes.
I would
The tactic
definitely.
is not bad, you know.
I'm really looking at this bowler coming from the angle he's coming on the back crease there. There he comes across right there.
Yeah, once his back foot doesn't cut the back crease,
Yeah, what I'm looking is
it's
very
good.
close. I don't think it extends all the way behind, back there. But he's coming from a very cute angle.
Yeah, you have to have at least 4 foot.
Look,
That return
look
crease.
where he's coming from and when he comes across here.
The, I know the 4 feet he gotta be in there. It's just that from here we're not seeing all of that. But
Look
a minimum.
Oh.
It can go from here to the boundary, but it has to be a minimum of 4 feet.
He comes in all the way down.
No,
He
back foot. Oh, that's a bad miss. Was in the leg side, but knocked on there by the wicket keeper.
177 should be coming up on the board.
Yes.
178 for 2. 18.4 overs. You think they'll get to the 190? I was hoping they'll get there.
Well, just 12 away from there, so 2 big hits can do it. They have 10 deliveries to do that. That's one of them. Oh, this full didn't do enough. Take on the arm. You can take on the arm.
Keeper body language not saying much there.
Yeah, he's trying to back arm one out there. I guess he's trying to trick there, see if he got the batter out of his crease while he flip it behind his back. But the batter was up to his trick. Pulling this one and goes to square leg and
180 on the board for the West Indies, and that's the high score of the day. Highest total of the day is 180. They still have an over to go. 19 overs been bowled. Wahid had made 100 runs in a batting opening.
well, the penultimate over has been done and dusted. So the last 6 legal delivery left in this inning. So Bim is on 10 and Abdul is on 3. Abdul bowled very well. In his spell, he picked up 2 wickets, 2 of the 5 wickets when he played in the last match. Yes, so he got 2 of the scalp for the Team USA when he played against them, Abdul. And now he's
coming in for the final over. India, I would say, failed to contain the West Indies this afternoon.
This one is swinging.
Bowled him all over.
Yep, knocked him over. Timber, you swing, you miss, then I hit. And he's been amongst the wickets. Like I said, let's have a look. Over. You miss, and I hit. Hitting off and center.
I think he took a lot of pace off that delivery. You know,
yes.
Not that they're bowling at any pace really today, but it would have been his slow ball from what it looks like from this distance here looking out.
Yes, well, he took one for the team because he was going for glory. You know, it's the last 6 deliveries that is left in this inning.
So another wicket.
Well, he just has to bowl straight because you know the plan. They're gonna hit. They're gonna swing. It doesn't make no sense to come down and like days of old. My first stroke has to be a forward defensive stroke. We used to play that you don't get one ball, you don't get the golden duck. So no matter what it is, the first ball, they make sure.
The thing of the day is back, you know.
Yeah, back in the day.
One ball out.
You don't want, if you make not, you feel bad, but if you get a one ball not,
walk back to the pavilion.
woo, you can't. Yeah. You have to take the long walk.
That's gonna haunt you for the entire day
Yep,
and
yep, yep,
into the
yep.
next week.
Yep. But that's not the call here. The coach would not call that at this time. He'll say, your first ball, if you swing and get out on the north, I applaud you. If you play the beautiful forward defensive shot and get out, you have to take the long road home.
Yep.
Yep. You're not driving on the team bus either. There you
That's
go.
another beautiful delivery. He's on hat trick here tonight.
Easy like that. I said he got 2 weeks. 2 of the 5 wickets to fall against Team USA. And now he's 2 in 2.
He's bowling quite well.
He's 2 in 2.
Beautiful length, beautiful
Timber.
delivery.
Here it is. Bang! Timber. Center pole.
He's lining up those wickets.
But he can walk and go back because, and you see, he can even run and go because he know I was sent out there to swing to the high heavens. If you hit, you hit. We have 180 runs on the board. Another 6 will take us to 186. But if you chickened out and just poke around, do not come this way. So he would get an applause for that golden
he's
duck.
walking in and he's walking with it held high.
High, of course.
So
His job was done.
No shame in what he did. So
Yes. If his job was to go out there to play a single for the batter, the non-striker, who is a 99, to get strike to make 100, and he plays a shot like that, he couldn't be walking, come back to the pavilion. Because your job was to get off strike, get a single, get the non-striker on strike to make that 100. But he did the right thing.
They'll nail
Swing.
him to the cross, right?
Yeah. Yes. He'll be nailed to the
No
cross.
forgiveness for him.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. So he took one for the team, and that's a note that he's not gonna be too worried about. He's saying, I went swinging to the high heavens. Well, it's gone past the 7 o'clock hour, 1900 hours military time, and we're still at it. We're going at it from morning. I think I have to be hydrated myself. I haven't drunk any water for the day. I've been talking all day.
And that is very important. Part of our diet is our fluid. It's like the gas for the car that runs the engine, keep it going. You gotta have your hydration.
Yes.
At one part, I think the clock wasn't gonna be ticking in terms of the runs. They were paused there.
No, everybody's batting to instructions. Now he was told to go out and do not let him get a hat trick. So this time you do not swing for the high heavens. You turn it around. He will not get a hat trick against us.
That's it.
So they're playing to instructions. So Team West Indies got it down pack at this time. Oh, this one is going to be outside the off stump. Legal delivery as far as the umpire is concerned. No, he's a delayed call there. Do you know it has 3 signals that you can call while the ball is alive? I'll not put you in the spot, I'll just tell you. So you see what Charlie did there with that delay thing? No. A wide is called while the ball is alive.
No ball.
A no ball. An out.
How about a dead ball?
Well, you caught me there. So yes. So while that ball is alive there, the finger goes up.
You win, it's dead.
The finger goes up. And there's a signal that no matter what happened after it has been raised, the play is dead. Could you tell me what the signal is? I know you can tell me. But I know. Okay, so you didn't answer my question. I said there's a signal that no matter what happened on the field of play, once that signal has been made, you can run out the guy. If the guy is off his crease, you can do whatever and you appeal all you want. But once that signal is made,
dead ball.
What is that signal?
Bye.
You're asking me, you're telling me.
I'm doing both.
No, a bye. That's right. Once a bye is signaled, the ball is dead. Understand?
That one register.
Yes, sir. So we're in the dying moments of this first inning with one legal delivery left. And I can say Shinat want to pull it outside the off stump. He's swinging this one here. I think they're going to settle for the one, or they're going to chance it. No, they're going to go for the two. Jasper didn't get the throw in on time. So 2 runs from the last delivery, which takes the total
to my score 190.
Oh, you did call it 190. Okay, you took it off. So 190. So 191 is required.
MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com. MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com. MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com. MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com. MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com. MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process
Well, we're in on the run chase here and starts off with a wide. So Team India has opened their account with a wide. So that's nice to know. This one is outside the off stump. And let's see how deep into the night we will go, because trying to get 191 is not going to be any walk in the park. It's not going to be a stroll in the park. It's not going to be any easy picking. But they've got to try. They've got to try. West Indies. Oh my word. Oh
Whoa!
my word.
I hope he didn't hurt himself there. The keeper
Oh
is
my
down.
word. Both men are down. Keeper is down. Batter is down. And these guys so energized they're doing the umpire's work. Both teams are in search of the first win. That's by the way. So we want to again welcome all viewers to the MAQ TV as we head on into the evening time here at the Central Borough Regional Park. And we'll be back here in the park tomorrow. And don't forget, draft day is tomorrow for the US Open 2025. 10 o'clock in the morning. So stay tuned for that. This time the batsman is opening his shoulders, getting off the mark. With 1-1 to his tally. 2 for no loss.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting game on here, as you mentioned earlier. Both team looking for their first win, and that definitely will spark some high intensity, trying to get or secure their first win to continue being competitive in this tournament. US would have been seated at the top based on their dominance over Team India, and Pakistan would have gotten the West Indies earlier today. So now we have these two teams facing each other and both looking for that win.
On the back foot, punching in the offside. A quick run here and made good the grounds. No harmage, no damage done. We're in the power play, and for those newcomers, power play means for the first 6 overs, no more than 2 men can be outside of the 30-yard circle. And those 2 boundary riders, one is in the long on position, one is in the long off position. So the bowler is inviting to bowl pretty straight. As the first over comes to an end, it's 4 for no loss.
Well, a good start, Team West Indies. If they can maintain this tight spell, well, they're on their way. India, on the other hand, would say we cannot allow this to happen. So definitely it's gonna be 20 interested over if they bat all the way through.
Yes, well, with West Indies losing the first game, they too are going to be mindful of net run rate. So they're going to look for a big win here to rival, I'll say, first place USA at this time with the big win over India. They too are going to try to better that to stay in the hunt. Only thing that they would have lost the game, they would have played 2, lost 1, while the Team USA would have played 1 and 1-1. They'll be hoping for them to lose a game tomorrow. But pretty much, I think teams with 2 wins are pretty assured of advancing.
Yeah, coming into this, based on the rotation here, you definitely know, if you can secure 2 wins, then you should see yourself getting into the trophy position.
Yes, yes. Keeping well all day. You like to flick those bells, oh boy. He's tidy doing that. Again, he's up over the sticks. There's a slip in place. Punching off the back foot. Pointy gets in the way. Ooh. Different looking West Indies team. Well, the moon always looks good. At least they're wearing West Indies colours.
I think in their game against Pakistan, they still is really trying to process that game, which they knew they started just a bit too slow.
But this time he's tugging this one here on the onside, on the right side of the bowler for a comfortable 2. So that's Vasu. Outside the off stump, that's going to be a wide. By Festus Delroylin. Call on signal wide. Batsman coming down on this one, jamming the bat in just in the nick of time. It's a good ball, a Yorker length. So Vasu, he needs an individual score, but more importantly, he needs a win. He's on the back foot, punching into the offside. There's runs here for him. One slows up. Was that Ken Singh who was running for that ball? It seemed like it, but strange that Ken Singh is not opening bowling. Yeah, over the years, Ken Singh is on the field of play. He's doing the opening act. Outside the off stump, in the air and away from the fielders and down to the boundary for 4. First 4 of the inning.
First 4 for Team India, chasing that big total set by the West Indies, 191 for victory, and here having their first boundary on the board, going up to about 14.
Yep, up and over. Good looking shot.
Without loss.
It's a good looking shot. Like we said, they're going to need lots more from where that came from. So I can't say it came out of the blues because we're under lights.
Yes, we're right here at the Broward Regional Park Stadium, where we have international games, state-of-the-art light system here. So there should not be a problem there. What is the problem is to get 191 runs for victory. That's a huge task, huge ask in here tonight for India.
So you're saying that this is like climbing Mount Everest?
Well, we just have to call it what it is. They were bowled out for 70 runs against the US. So runs been difficult for them already.
Okay, this one is played down the ground. Good looking shot, just for the one, just to the left of the bowler. It was hit with some venom. So again, 191, that's the target score. And it seemed like a long way, but the inning has just started. We're into, this one is going after this one all along the ground. And again, with only 2 men can be outside of the circle. He's picking one of them, and that one is at wide long on. And again, the bowler has got to be pretty straight because the 2 boundary riders are straight fielders. And again, he's bowling to his field. He cannot bowl anything short where they can go square of the wicket because there's no protection in those areas. So, bowling true to form. This is Suraj.
Yeah.
And again, to his field. And he's appealing. Is the finger going up?
First wicket down.
Yes, the dreaded finger going up. That was a good throw. And once it gets in the hands of the wicketkeeper, you're going to be a goner. He's quick. He's sharp. Here he is. Let's see it. On the point.
Perfect throw.
Yes, he was out by a country mile. He was out by a country mile. I was told old is not a favorite word around here.
Yeah, don't use it too often.
No. I don't use it at all. When your mind is telling you can run a quick single here, but the legs are saying, I am not that word. I am a legend.
I think there's a...
I'm a legend.
I didn't know the crease was that far.
As he was running there, he was saying, "Can somebody bring this crease closer to me? Bring it closer so I can get in there."
Yeah, I cannot believe it was that far, you know. The mine is like, yeah, it's right there,
Yeah.
but get there.
While he was running there for a quick moment, he shouted and he started singing, "Legs don't fail me now. Legs don't fail me."
Yeah, he was trying to have a reach for it at the end there, but just not enough, you know, not enough speed. And I think they basically take off, and they should have gotten that run. But as I said, the mine is there, the body ain't going.
Nah, those legs can't carry there fast enough, man. You're not no spring chicken anymore. That's what you do when you was 20 and 30 after
No.
long day playing 2 matches in the day. So you're virtually trying to play an 80 match. That's a whole test match. 80 overs. I mean, they fell short 17 overs and 3 deliveries when they got bowled out. But let's put the round figures. That was a 40 over match. Now you would have gone here and stayed in the field for another 20. And I sure you have the mindset to bat another 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's all in a day's work. That's what people do
It's a
for a
lot,
living.
a lot of toll on the body here. You know, these guys, as I said, they're mostly over 50 years old, and asking the body to do this in a day, it's a lot. And given the fact that they haven't been playing at this high intensity for a while,
Right.
we have seen a few of the players retired out either by minor injury, dehydration, you know, whatever it is. It's basically telling us that, you know, you gotta be ready for this tournament here.
Outside the off, them slapped into the offside. There's runs here for him. It's going to go to the boundary. It's gone for 4. Signal comes in now from umpire Delroy Lynn. It's a good looking shot.
Yeah, good time in there, and that one race across the field. No doubt it was gonna make it to the boundary. With only 2 feeders out, as you said, you know, it's fielding restriction, the power play. And those 2 men are down there on the long on and long off boundary. So anything over the circle, beating the inner field there, and it's 4 runs.
Yes, feeling light and fast. It's well kept. I have to big up head creator Mr. Milton Taylor. Has the field well looked after. I guess he's been kept busy. I understand next month there's some matches to be played here. I think Jeff Miller has something to do with that. I have to ask Mr. Taylor. There's more runs here and into the onside. Lovely looking shot there. We'll have a look. Comes and bowls with the cap. Over goes his arm and he just flicked it away. Like I said, if you're protecting the straight boundaries with your 2 boundary riders, you cannot have the ball going square because those 2 men cannot get around. But now one of the boundary riders is in the point region. This time he's knocked him over. Bowled him neck and crop. So after a lovely undriven shot there, he was bowled at neck and crop. There it is. Watch it, you miss, I hit.
Another wicket down for Team India. 25 runs on the board. It's just in the 4th over. It's a high total here. It's a big total.
191 to get. Yes, it's a tall order.
A long way to go.
You think they're wearing dreadlocks? Natty's a long way for Natty to be from home.
You know, definitely. And losing wicket is not the way to go.
Well, nothing put you behind the clock more than and faster than losing wickets. So 2 already gone in the power play. Not a good sign for Team India legend. And they're in danger of going 2 down. West Indies looking for their first win, having lost their first match this morning. Yes, they were castled by Pakistan legend. Not by much. 29 runs. They fell short, and the scorecard might look like it was close, but to me, that's a long margin in 20 overs. From about the 17th over or so, it seemed as if, well, it was done and dusted. Ooh.
Beautiful delivery, beautiful follow-up delivery after just getting a wicket there.
Mm-hmm.
Well taken by the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
West Indies really having fun here this afternoon. They did well with the bats, and now they're doing well with the ball. 2 wickets down in the early power play.
Yep, well,
Two brand new batsmen at the wicket. Still yet to get off the mark. Definitely the pressure is on India.
that camera ain't sharp, man. Hmm? It ain't look blurry to you? Huh? Yes. Yes, well, they're sporting the maroon West Indies national colours. The maroon always looks good on the park. But like we said, the international team, they're woeful. They've been like this for quite some time. So, with West Indies legends losing the first one this morning, I'm sure someone would have been saying, and the beat goes on. But they really came out in the second match of the day and really showcased. There's a bye signal there by Javid Charlie.
I think there was a total shift in the mindset of the West Indies team. After going down to Pakistan, they came out. You could see more focus this afternoon, even in the way they approach their batting
Mm-hmm.
and setting that target there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
each batsman went out there with a purpose, and as a result, we see big partnerships. And at the end of the game, their tally 190, India needing 191 to win. You know, that tell that they have definitely did what they're supposed to do to remain competitive in this competition. Because having India 28 for 2, if they could just pull them out under 100, that will spell well for them in terms of the run rate. And if it comes down to who goes through, net run rate may play a big part. So
Always comes into play, net run rate. In the meantime, there's a lovely 2 into the offside and takes the total on to 28 for the loss of some 2 wickets. Like to say, two new batters at the crease. Ravi is on 2, just faced some 5 deliveries, and we have Mural,
another wicket down.
and
Shout. It's given out LBW.
he's gone, and he seemed to be surprised there. But that dreaded finger was raised. Let's have a look. Comes in bowls. He's playing right across the line.
I think he went just a bit too far across. Because at
Yes.
the end, you could see the leg stump showing behind. The umpire was
Yes.
in the perfect position to see in a clear view of the wicket.
Yes. Poor
He
shot.
decided it's out. You gotta go.
Yes, the doctor pronounced you dead, and that's it. The doctor say you were dead
No
man.
resuscitation. Just go bring him to the morgue.
Yep.
So India 28 for 3. 5 overs been bowled. Just another over and we'll be out of the power play. So pressure is on here on Team India. As I said, a big uphill task getting 191 runs.
Some folks were bandering around the park saying, why India did not bat first, so we can have an early night. I think they're really totally disrespecting India. These guys are wearing the Indian colors now. And you're now going to say, well, they're going to be so poor here that they're going to steamroll in all of their matches. Well,
Yeah. Yes, I guess we have to give credit to the US legend team. They did um, destroy the India team in terms of bowling them out for just 70 runs. Never that we would have imagined that was gonna be the story this afternoon. But really and truly, they were devastated by that earlier, and now with such a big total facing them, I
well,
think these guys have already, we see in the field, they drop their shoulders. The body language wasn't looking the best, and here they're losing early wickets.
well, Abdul with that whippy action. He too was amongst the wicket in his first game. Picked up some 2 wickets along the way. And now the wicketkeeper with some fast, quick hands remind me of one Milton Champy Taylor. This time, no, this one is going down the leg side. Even the wicketkeeper himself was going way down the leg side. So that is not going to be given. I'm so sorry.
So West Indies, I think, will be proud of their performance this afternoon in terms of the batting.
So far.
One player getting 100.
Yes, Sudish, I might as well call it. Sudish getting 100. So newcomers who are just hearing that. Yes, there was 100 in the game. We just can't hide that.
Yeah, so Sudesh make 100 runs. There was an error in terms of the name, in terms of how it came across the screen to us here. As I said, these players, they're coming from all over. And we apologize for that in terms of that 100. Definitely should be credited to Sudish. And a very good 100 this afternoon.
By the way, he would have made 54 in the first match.
So he is the top run getter so far of the tournament. So looking to walk away with that trophy, Sudish.
West Indies are on the toes. They're looking good, looking like a well drilled unit out there. Yes, by skipper Zamin. Zamin Amin is really marshalling his troops, trying to recover from that loss. They would have looked at it in terms of being an upset. But like you said, on the park here, Pakistan would have done okay. So at the end of the power play, it is 28 for some 3 wickets. And it was 49 without loss when West Indies batted in the power play.
So the scale had tipped already in the favor of the West Indies, and they did not lose a wicket at this time. This one is way in the sky, could be taken here, dropped.
And a 1 out chance of a 1 out. Yes.
So they missed the catch.
And it went by the 1 out route. So another one bites the dust. 28 for 4. 1 out.
Another wicket down for Team India.
Yes.
Not looking good.
No, it's not looking good at all. Might be early in, early out. So, might very well get to do the whole match. God is good.
I guess
You're supposed to say all the time.
And I'm gonna keep your company,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. There it is, up in the air. He didn't know where it was the first slip. First, he was able to pick it up and run him out.
Well, didn't go by the route of caught, but you went run out.
Yeah, he didn't want to give Raj credit for that wicket. That's what it is. He's just No, Raj. It's gonna go in the run-out route. If you needed one more, bim, bim. By the time you dip there, you were long gone.
I think the non-striker was just saying, this one is gonna be an easy catch.
Exactly. He
He
didn't
wasn't
even
gonna
leave
leave
home.
his ground. No,
He
it
didn't
looked
even
like
leave home. Like, okay.
he didn't even attempt.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta run, man. You gotta run. Oh, this one is played into the offside. A good hit. It's gone for four. That's a good looking shot.
Even the bowler signaled that for there.
Yeah, it's a good looking shot. Let's have a look. Outside the off stump. Bang! And he knew that he hit it well. See, he's just looking at admiring his stroke. He has not looked at his partner, not as yet. He's just saying, I'm admiring my stroke. I'm looking at that ball,
Who's the umpire here?
whack it into the fist.
Tell me who's the umpire?
That's Mr. Charlie, and yes. Yes, he was such a good shot that even the bowler is saying, man, that is four. That is four. That was a good shot. Hmm.
From time to time, as a bowler, you have to really give honor and respect when it's due. A player
Yeah.
plays a great shot off your bowling. You
Of
know
course.
that. Guess what? That was a very good shot. And
Of
sometimes
course.
you just have to signal that.
Yes. Yeah, man,
I've done it from time
I've
to
seen
time.
umpires clap. I remember, I sure you know Cliffy. This time, oh, it's low the fielder there. He was late cutting again, and just to the left of the point fielder, and he knocked it down but can't prevent one. And the first time I heard that, man, you're playing, it was Parkway. I was blazing it that Sunday, and all I just hear, that's a wide call and signal there by umpire Charlie. You just hear Cliffy, dollar.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
that's a favorite word in Jamaica. Dollar
Yes.
is like a four.
Yes.
Dollar again.
Yes, yeah, that's all. He's saying dollar, and I clap dollar, and he was in the fielding team against me. I'm like, I had to ask him, what is that? He said, boy, those some good shots.
You're getting an extra cheerleader, man. On the field
Yes,
and off
on
the
the
field.
Yes, I never had Cliffy McLean in there. Yes,
Dollar,
right
my
there.
youth. Dollar.
Yes, that's what I'm hearing. I've never heard those terms. We don't have those kind of slangs there. You hear shot, you know what I mean? Wow, but it's a good shot, you know? And you're saying dollar. Like, well, the culture, you know, you have to understand the
That's the
culture.
fun of the game, the diversity, the culture, wherever you go though. Cricket is cricket. It's gonna bring out people. It's gonna bring out the love, the sportsmanship. It's a discipline game.
Yep, that's my sport, cricket. Oops. That one eluded wicket keeper. Like I said, this guy Abdul, he has that whippy action, man. He comes off the pitch quicker than you think. Look at him good. He just takes these two steps and just whips it over. And comes off the pitch quickly.
Even though we have a very good keeper behind the stump, there are times you can see he has problem with his delivery.
Hmm. Yeah, we had four byes from him. One of them that, well, the batter actually, tried to play a switch hit, really, and the keeper was answer. Oh, he missed one down the leg side, and it's gonna be four wides. Four wides. We can turn off this light in here, man. I don't know why we got our lights in here.
So it's India 41 for 4, 7.2 over has been bowled, and they're chasing a total of 190 set by West Indies legend. Well done by the keeper. That one was all the way down the leg side. A wide signal here by the umpire. An easy decision to be made. It was way miles wide down the leg side, but we have to give it to the keeper. Big effort there getting over that side and making the stop. It could have been 4 extra with the wide, but well done by the keeper. This one is cut over the point, running close to the boundary, but will not get there. They managed to go through for 2, bringing the tally up to 46, I would say, for 4. So India has a big task ahead, to get to that 191 if they're gonna claim victory here tonight. And I would say it's already looking to be a very challenging task for them, as they have lost all of 4 wickets with 7.4 overs being bowled, almost at the halfway mark.
All fours on the board. You play that game, all fours. A swing and a miss. Taken there by the wicket keeper. Whipping the bails off.
Yeah, the wicket keeper is showing us that he's very skilled behind the stump. He has not left the stump. He's basically
Oh, he's pulling this one. That's a good shot. Down to deep backward square leg for a boundary.
Yeah, good shot there from the batsman, Had a good look at it and realized that it was short enough for that pull. And he went for it, and result is 4 runs. 4 runs to him, 4 runs to Team India. So Arshad goes up to 11.
Yeah, it's a grind here, trying to get to 191. And we're almost at the halfway mark. 8 overs done and dusted. It's 48 for the loss of some 4 wickets. Ashad is 11. We have Mual. He is on 2 from 13. He has sucked up some deliveries for his 2. The ones that's dried up as far as he's concerned. So Mual Aidoan, he needs to get going, at least put a little pressure on the West Indies, make them think. We're going to have Prem Singh. Prem Singh is going to be the bowler.
Prem, the old veteran here,
Yes.
South Florida. It's never a dull moment when Prem have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
He seems to work magic.
Yeah, Prem Singh went over to Australia there, representing the USA. And he fell short by 1 wicket. Otherwise, he would have gotten the tournament, the most successful bowler in the tournament. Prem Singh again. Flighting this one up in the air. There's a man down there just to watch it sail way over the ropes, over his head for maximum.
Yeah, good hit there. Good pick. One thing with Prem Singh, he is not afraid to toss the ball up. Let the batsman have a go at it. I mean, you got to come and get it, though.
Yeah, well, there's money in the bank, so hey, you can afford to do that. It's outside the off stump. Batter is looking for wide, and he's asking. So Prem Singh back on track. He's putting all white here now. This time, slowly, batsman covers up. Smart, this one was nicely flighted. You can see it turning, gripping and turning. But with that slow turn, you have enough time to get in and get behind it. It's Prem Singh again. left arm flatter, and this time the batter is poking at it and looking to steal the strike. Maybe with 4 deliveries. He was charging down the wicket. It's a non-existent run, but for some strange reason he was either wanting to get off the mark, but he have just hit Pump Singh for a lovely 6, so he should not be afraid of him. Now he's and he's covering up, beating outside the off stump. So I guess he wanted to get a single off the 5th delivery to get on strike, and in the end he didn't get on strike where he can face the beginning of over number 10. So it's 55 for 4 here, which indeed is the latest score at the Broward County Stadium.
And coming back to coming back to that over from Prem Singh, with that 6 at the top of the inning, it still wasn't a bad over coming back, finishing up for just 7 runs from the over. Tell you the type of bowler he is. He can hold his composure. Not the fact that you hit him for a 6 that this is gonna continue. He came back and he bowled some beautiful deliveries. So we gotta give it up to Singh for all the years that he had been playing cricket here, in South Florida. I've known him, personally, and he's always among the highest wicket takers every season after season. His name is always gonna be called.
Yep, I'm saying he's a wicket taker and plays his cricket hard. He reminds me of a Huda. In terms of his bowling, I mean, he doesn't keen about the batting. Huda, like I say, is a more well-rounded Huda. He bats, he fields, he catches, he bowls, and I've even played matches where, witness matches, umpire matches where Huda has been the captain. So he has leadership skills as well. Oh, this time he's sweeping, and a quick one. The throw is way off the mark as the batter was sweeping there. So 56 it is. We're into over number 10. You think these fielders will want to stay on the park? This time again, he's bowled him, knocked him over, off stump, knocked back.
Another wicket down.
Yeah.
More problem for India.
Lalta, there it is. He's swinging across and cannon into the off stump. Bowled it, neck on crop. So they're falling like flies. And that's wicket number 5. So we're almost at the halfway mark. Are they going to take the break now, or they're going to just go through? Yeah, I think they're going to just go through. I think Jasper is getting early knock this time. Last time, Jasper didn't even get a strike. He went in at number 11.
You set Jasper up, Utes.
Yeah, actually, the skipper said, how can you have your best batter batting last? He said, it's so many guys.
Jasper just walk out there just to greet, to do meet and greet and then return. He didn't face a ball, guys, But Iva set him up, Iva speak it into being before it happened.
Yes, the commentators cursed. I said, oh, wow, why did they say that? I said, you're going to take that long walk over there. 9 wickets is down. What if he doesn't even get a hit? Bam.
Ball is in the air and the catch taken. And back.
And then he stayed on the park.
Yeah,
and you say he's waiting.
Yeah, he's waiting for the 13 man or
the 12th man to come and bat so I can get a hit.
That'll be the 13. It was out there quite a while,
Yeah, he was like, no.
I can't believe this. He's like, I cannot believe this. Never have I been, treated like this, batting at the end here and not even a single delivery on my bat. How do I walk back to the pavilion with this? Anyway, here he is. So let's see what he's made of,
That's a wide delivery down the leg side. He's swinging a miss. Yep, played a rather lazy shot to that one. That one should have been The ball should be now coming back from beyond the boundary ropes. There it is. He can bat.
You know, he could be run out on the other end and he would be gone.
No, well, he'll get up there before he can get the ball from down here up there. Remember, I'm not supposed to say Arnold Old. Do you remember Arnold Old used to play for England, the fast bowler?
Not really, you know, probably not in my days.
No, not in your
See,
days.
I tell you, man.
Right, so
It's not hardly over here with you, you know. Yeah. The computer is gone, you know, computer brain, you know.
oh
Gone
yeah,
to a
yeah,
better
we gotta
place.
remember the brother,
You
man.
know,
We gotta
may
remember.
his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
So India in a bit of trouble here, you know, 58 for 5 after 9.4 overs. And just remember the chase is a big total that it was set by the West Indies, 190. So they're requiring 191 for victory. And the way they're going, I don't see where they're going to get close to this total tonight. And especially playing under the lights here, 5 wickets down. Their main batsmen already back in the pavilion. You know, they can only ask for a miracle. But tonight may not be the night for that.
Well, the light is shining brightly here. Really, really coming down and lighting up this stadium. And now you can see the beauty of the green grass.
It's a wonderful outfield here at the Broad Regional Park.
Mhm.
And a fielder could dive from one side to the other. You know, it's the perfect matting that you'd want to have, you know, when you go for that extra reach and you have to put in a dive, you know.
Hmm.
Definitely the fielders, they'll be loving it out there. You know, just from here looking out, it's just beautiful.
Mhm.
That greenery. But India tonight needs 191 for victory.
And this one is played in the air, but away from any fielder. One bounce down to the wide long off, and they just amble through for the single. So Jasper's put on some weight there. Is really, really. Mm,
Continue with Sir Singh with the
Those guys putting on any kind of name over there. When he was bowling his Jasper, now all of a sudden they put in somebody else there. So
it's a good hit here.
Jamal,
Nice.
that's his last name. I just named it Jasper, so I don't know if that is right name. But why would you put him as Jasper when he bowls? And when he come in here, you put him as John Mohan. John Mohan. You're messing us up, man. They don't say the commentators them don't know what they're doing, man. They calling the wrong name. We're not scoring. We can only call what's on the board there. They got to do better than this here. Something I don't like that.
So I've at 61 for 5, just a little over halfway into the game. What would be your thinking here in terms of India? You're leading this team.
In terms of India, I'll try to get over the 100 mark, at least score 100 runs. We've scored 70. So first, I'll try to better my last inning, be better than the last time, which was 70 all out. So I'll get past 70, and then I'll try to bat the 20 overs and not all out to show improvement. That'll be first and foremost because the winning is off the card.
So you're
Winning,
surrendering.
winning for the winning. So I'm playing for pride right now. Don't want to be humiliated to be bowled out twice in a day, losing 20 wickets in the day. That's what would happen. You've already lost. You already lost 15 in the day, 10 in the first inning, and 5 in the second inning here. You're in danger of losing the other 5 because the first 10 you lose 5, mathematically you can lose 5 in the next half to
Well,
even things.
I see what you're saying. You're playing for pride. But
Yeah, we're not playing for pride right
yeah,
now.
so even though it's a T20 and we see what have happened in T20, a single over and you could be looking at 30, 36 runs. But you're like, no, not with this team, not with
No,
this India team tonight here.
no, not this one tonight.
Okay.
But like I said,
T20 I've seen in just 10 over 150 on the board, they need far less than that.
mhm.
But not tonight. Okay, I got you.
Mhm. Ooh, when he plays
What a
this one
catch.
straight into the hands of mid-wicket, short mid-wicket, flicked it into the safe hands of the fielder there. West Indies came out to play today. And that's the skipper, Amin. So let's look at this. Tugged it right around the corner. Straight into the hands of the skipper, Zamin Amin. So Jasper goes. And that's one of their better batter. And you can tell from the stroke he played there that he just flicked it around, but it was in the air. So, you want to play the ball in the air, you can't get caught off the ground.
No, and that was a great catch there.
Yes. That was
No fumble or anything. Just picked it easy. Make it look easy.
Make it look
But
so
it
easy.
could have been a difficult catch for anyone else.
Are you speaking for yourself? You're speaking for me?
Not really, but he whacked it, we see
Yeah,
it
but
all day.
you
We
say
see
it could have been
the-
dropped by anyone else.
yeah.
What about
No,
me?
the-
You
a lot
don't
of-
think I have...
a lot of foot was coming into play.
Oh, you're talking about them. Okay, I wonder
Yeah,
if
we're
you're...
leaving it to the
I wonder
field.
if you're
We're leaving
saying
it
I have
no,
buttered fingers.
No, we're leaving it to on the field.
Oh, okay. I got you. I said, man, I have no buttered fingers.
I heard you was you were a good cricketer back in the days.
Oh man,
Heard
told you
about
that,
the square cut it was on.
but they told you that on April 1st.
No, not really. You're part of the game, so.
It wasn't on April 1st when they told you that?
No. They say you had the square cut. Don't bowl it short.
Okay, well, I thought it was All Fool's Day. You would have heard that, but anyway, you said it was not April 1st. Okay, I got you.
I wish they were taking the photos. I probably could reflect and look back at some of those and say, yeah, that looked like a technically correct shot, even though I don't probably see the ball. And that's a good thing about today's cricket. You have not just image, you have the live footage, you have replay, you have everything. You could just basically track a ball from the bowler's hand straight to the bat, to the gloves. Man.
You can see the rotation, you can see anything. That's a wide delivery down the leg side again.
Technology have come a far way, especially in cricket here.
So, Ashad has been joined by his skipper. Oh, and this one had him in two minds there. He's been there batting well for his 14, but now that the skipper is in, he seemed to be all at sea at this time. So here's this offie. Oh, he's cutting and missing. Well taken there by the wicket keeper.
Skipper really have displayed some good keeping skills here.
This time he's sweeping. Just for the one. Takes his tally up to 15. And brings the skipper into play. So Shali says, last time we called him to play a skipper's knock, and he let us down. The commentators were left high and dry. So, once again, I think they're going to be playing for pride. Try not to lose all of your 10 wickets. They've gone 6 already.
8 overs to be bowled.
Yes, and I think the next 4 can survive. But Prem Singh would have other ideas. He too would want to get off the park, go home, get a good night's rest, and come back tomorrow and try for a second win. Like I said, a second win can put you in good stead in this tournament. Naughty, naughty, walked across and tried to go into the square leg. So, and there's 2 men stationed down there. So why would you want to do that? Why not just play maybe pass extra cover? Can even go inside out. And again, he's trying again for that onside. He's favoring the onside, but the men stationed there have short mid wicket, you have deep mid wicket, long on, and deep backward square leg. Still trying to tug this ball from outside of the off stump. Alright, this time, this one is in the air. There's a man getting in there, but ball died. No one was able to catch up with it. So Pump's thing is really slow in the air. So you have to wait an eternity for that ball to get to you. See? Outside the off stump, Shalise is slapping it into the offside, not timing it. Goes to the extra cover man and can't score.
And Prim is bowling a good spell here. 2.4 overs. And this is now going to make it 14 runs coming off his.
And bear in mind, a six
so
was hit off his first over. So, in terms of balls per runs, he would have been really miserly. This time he's giving himself some room to tuck this one into the onside. There's a fielder in the mid wicket area. Effects the stop. And Prim Singh gives a round of applause and said, "Thank you, sir. You didn't let that one go into the boundary to go against my bowling analysis. Thank you." And these guys play with a lot of pride, especially Prim Singh. He wants to be good and even better than most, which is a good thing. Always give of your best.
Yeah, I think Prem Singh, whenever he comes to the game, he leave all distraction, and when he goes in, he's focused. He walks in with a mindset, and the mindset of a champion. Who is he is. Always take his game pretty serious.
Yes. I'm going to really look at this guy, Ashad. When he batted the first inning and he walked out to the pitch, he really looked businesslike and looked good. And played a couple of good positive shots. Pity he got out early, but he seemed to be a good batter. He was positive going in to the wicket. And now he's on 18 from 22, so I think he must have been a good enough player in his day. And here's Shalise playing outside the off stump and missing this one, but no harm done, no danger.
You're not going to leave the keeper out of this game. He's showing us that he's quite talented.
Yeah, he has some fast hands. Shalise was in 2 minds. That backlift came up. Oh, this is a misfield. So Amin would have taken a beautiful catch. And this time he's misfeeling, so now buttered fingers come into play.
Well,
I'm sure Jasper must be saying, why you couldn't miss mine, but you missed one on the ground, huh?
that's what I was going to say. He take the right one.
Yeah, when it matters. Ooh, look at that!
Catch.
My word, look at that!
Latta.
It was a hot potato. Even the umpire is impressed. He surprised himself, I think. Yes. These guys are playing at a high standard. Even umpire Festus is shaking his head, saying, good catch. So, I'm sorry, Shalise. It was a good hard catch, but he took it properly. We saw one earlier when the guy rang his hand in mid-on. That's the way he was to catch it. You remember when he went hard at it? No, you have to take it, just like what he did there. Ride it and take it. If you go force against force.
Yeah, he farmed his basket and he did cushion it.
Yes, and he just brought it back. So, good catch. Coach would be happy with that display of catching, and especially to your own bowling.
Well, 7 wicket down, and they have passed their lowest score of 70 that they were bowled out by
Yes.
the US team for. So they're 71 for 7.
I think I put in curse on these guys, man. I was impressed with this guy, and as soon as I talked the second time again,
Yeah. Once you tell the world to put their eyes on him, that was it.
yes, he got a hard out there again because I think he can bat. I'm serious.
Will have to be another day.
But we saw him, up. At least he walked in and looked like a cricketer.
He looked the part.
He looked the part. But the scoreboard is not showing us that.
Yeah,
right?
next time, don't draw attention to the players. Whenever you do, they're in trouble.
Yeah, have the goat mouth, but or they would say, man, man. At one time in here, Vinod would tell you, every time there was a year where nobody can get past 40. And you know how they had to get past 40? I say, let me go ahead and change it. Any batter is in the 40, I'm going to stand up and do the commentary. And that's how they got past the 40.
You have them.
Yeah, I just put that curse to them and say, well, we're into the dreaded 40 here now. So let us see the first to make a 50. And about 4 or 5% got into the 40s and got out while I was on commentary. I said, man, that's a commentator's curse. I'm saying we will see the first 50 now coming up because he looks the part. He's played well enough. He's on to 45, one hit away from there. And blah, blah. Before you know it.
The pavilion. Another one that goes down to the umpire.
Yep. Yeah, I made it my business. I said, no, we have to get some 50s in the game. Since it's a batsman game, you can't have all these guys getting in the 40s. Yep. Right here. I started standing up. And that's how they begin to pass the 50.
Well, tomorrow we're going to have you stand up part of the game.
I think I'll have to do
You're
that.
throwing too much curses out there on the field on these guys.
Yeah, when I detect that you're a good enough player, I have to change my stance. I have to do something different. Yeah.
Premsing again, back into the...
Yeah, he continues. He continues. Chalisi sweeping and sweeping well. I think for a moment there, deep backwards square leg did not pick that up. Last moment he moved, so that was a good looking shot there. Chalise, you're doing some housekeeping, sweeping well, keeping it down, holding the wrist in a approved manner. That should be one of your highlights. Playing outside the off stump, poking at one, fishing on dry land, if I can dare say that. Jerick gets a snapper, pulling it up. It was a nothing shot. This time he's flighting. The better play this time, well left. But Chalise is saying, go ahead and late cut it. You already accomplished one thing, Chalise. You've passed the 70 you would have made last time up. Still in danger of losing all 10 wickets. You don't want to lose 20 wickets. I think this time he's whacking it past the bowler down to the boundary for 4. That's a good looking shot.
Yeah, beautiful shot there. Straight back past the bowler and into the boundary. 4 more runs to India.
Yes, let's have a look. See? Open up his arms and just hit it in the safest place because you can't have a man stationed behind the bowler's arm. So it's one of the safest places to go aerial.
It was a good looking shot.
Yeah, it was flat. Out of the reach of the bowler.
Though, Prem, I think, went just a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's too full.
Yeah.
And
the
again,
same thing here. This was a different.
This time, what is this?
Gone.
Look at that.
Another one down. No.
I think he made it.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like he put on the wheels there and he got in perhaps in the nick of time. We'll have a look. Yeah, he was off and running. Let's go. Pick up and throw. Yes, he got the benefit of the doubt. You don't know where he was, so you can't argue because the batter came in behind you. See? I like when a guy appeal, right? But you see
clearly.
Yes, if I'm here appealing to the umpire looking here and a batter is running in behind me and I can't see him. Once the umpire tell me no, if somebody else over here have to tell me something differently because I didn't see him. If I turn this way, I can see him and I see umpy, I was here and the guy was here, you know.
Yeah.
Your back was turned to him.
Logic is to see what is happening.
Oh, this is a good pull shot down to deep backward square leg. There's a man there just for the single. So they're taking a liking to Premsing bowling here.
I think he's going to hold his cap. There it goes. So we're now in the 16th over. Only 5 more overs to be bowled.
Seems like it's taking an eternity. We've been here from morning into the night. So we start with the sun, and now we have
The moon.
The moon. Yes. This time he's sweeping again. He wants a single.
Oh.
Overthrows, but there's coverage for the overthrow, which is good. So Charlie needs a personal score for himself. So you can see he's trying to get Willow not just there to just stick around and to pose for the camera. He wants to put some ones, and this time he's swinging. Does not know where that one was. The wicket keeper.
Helmet seemed like it dropped over his eyes. He was like,
it seemed like he came from the back of the bat. He was sweeping and swinging, and a mighty swing. He goes up to 7. So Venjit, he's in 6. Playing this one.
That a drop catch?
Went straight in and out. He
Like
played it with some venom though. Yeah, he really whacked it. Is he okay? I would hope so. Outside the off stump. He poked at this one outside the off stump and he's getting runs here. Another foot. That pum. Doing the footsie. So this is the Legends Tournament. Folks, don't forget we'll be back here in the morning for another 3 games. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, the US Open 2025 draft would take place. One outside the off stump. Shali's foot anchored in his crease. The wicketkeeper didn't bother to whip the bails off. He was a bit ungainly there. That over comes to an end. And both batters on 7. That's Shalis and Wenzit. It's 82 for 7 at the end of 16. So, big conference here. It's skipper Zamin, as Pumpsin would have given away here to Nagamoto. Mahindra, that's him. That's the Nagamoto. Oh, we get that. That's not Mahindra.
I think I saw another number with him though.
Let me see.
Seven. Chasing a total of 191, for victory. West Indies came up big this afternoon after losing their first game against Pakistan, where they went down by about 29 runs for short. Tonight they went out with a purpose, with a plan, and they amassed a total of 190. And India would have to chase down that 190 if they want to get victory here tonight. And as you can see, difficulty faces them in that they're 83 for 7, 16.3 overs been bowled. As I would have said, they're just playing for pride right now. The thing is to get it to 100. They have already beat their lowest score, which is 70. So new bowler is Bim, doing a good job so far. Only 3 runs coming out of his over thus far. Not misfield.
Zamin taking the catches, but his ground fielding is falling apart. But I guess he say we have a couple of runs to play with. I always think about net run rate. In all my experience in thing, I've seen it come down to the last day where one team is hoping that this team would beat the other one. Hope that hope the rain even come down.
You're playing the weight game.
Yeah.
Get it to
Yeah,
do,
sitting down
get
and
it done.
playing and hoping and hoping. Do it when you're on the park. Do it for yourself. Be mindful of that up front. And you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Well, they still have 14 runs away to get over the 100 mark. And
3 overs to do it.
yeah, they were in the Indian colors, and Indians are proud people, especially when it comes to cricket. So,
They are the powerhouses of the cricketing nation.
oh, this one is going to be off the mark. It's a wide delivery. So Delroy Lynn has been on the park since this morning, so it's a long day for him also. Ooh, this time he's hitting him high on the side pad, outside the off stump, I would think, but it was definitely going over. He's whacking this one out to long off for a single. So both batters on 9. 86 it is. Swing and a miss, taken there by the wicket keeper. Can't see. Well, as that over come to an end, that's over number 18, done and dusted. So we have just 2 more overs left. No damage done in that over.
It is 6 for 7.
So Bim is going to be continuing here from the southern end. Going to go between umpire Charlie on the sticks. Going to bowl round the sticks. Covers up things of a single, sent back wisely by the skipper, Chalice. So at least, like we said, Chalice is playing for Pride. This is the penultimate over, over number 19. Bowls down the leg side is gonna be a wide. So 5 more deliveries in this over. Outside the off stump, tonguing it into the onside. Long on comes into play. Can't prevent one. Brings Chalice, the skipper, on strike. So at least Chalice know that the one is out of reach. It's not a consideration. So he's, like we say, playing for the pride, not to lose all of his 10 wickets for a second time. Slapping this one in the offside, but straight to extra cover. Can't score. A good looking shot. Went for naught. Outside the off stump again, slapping this one in the offside. This time beating the short extra cover, but there's a deep extra cover that comes into play. Just the single.
And that take their total up to 91 for 7. They're getting closer to that 100 mark. They say playing for pride. 93.
Yes, well, it's actually, yes, 93.
They should get there easily with over and 2 deliveries to go.
Ooh, he put it down. So Bem came back at him at pace, but we've seen some blinders taken. So here's another double. So they got 2 in the meantime. Takes it up to 98. So they're getting close to that 100 mark. So this time I'm not putting the curse, I'm putting blessings. I said try not to lose all of your 10 wickets. Try to get over the 100. Well, try to get past 70. And then when you get triple figures, you know that at least you're helping your cause in terms of the run rate. You don't want to leave too much on the park. So end of 19, 1 over left, and Chalice would be the man on strike, and he has now got to stay the course and get his knot out and get your averages up.
Chalice, as you said, he batting for pride, trying to keep his team at least afloat, despite the fact that West Indies has definitely put them under pressure, just by amassing that total of 190 and taking early wickets in the power play. That would have set them back quite a bit. In the depth here, I think all he can do is just hold on to see if they bat through this 20 over and get into 100, as you say, would also a joy for them, because they don't know what 100 feel like in this tournament as yet.
That's right. That's right. So the second over and final over for this youngster. Oh, this one is punched in the air and away from the infield, and is going to run down to the boundary, close to the boundary, for 2 runs.
So the magic figure, is it there?
Yes, 100 up. Yes, indeed. Chalice just checking with umpire. Was it over the waist? He's a short man, so, and he's pulling this one into the onside. Goes out to wide, long on. So unless there's a run out for him, he say I'm in safe haven for now. And he's been chastised by umpire Deloy Lynn. It's just spotting something, and there's a chuckle between them. I could imagine there's something humorous. Oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over. Knocked him over, quicker one, and you can tell this is a bowler that doesn't normally bowl, so he's happy to get that wicket. Look at this. Look at him go.
That's it.
Look at him go.
Is that the victory?
Got him. You would think it's game, set, match.
I can tell you he's going to watch this replay 10 times
I'm
tonight.
telling you, man, knocked him over. We have his name here as what is? Guillaume? Guillaume.
Not an easy name to call.
No, not at all.
I don't know.
Yeah, Crayon. I just have to put it on as Crayon. Crayon. And whatever it's worth, he hit those poles, timber, and he was Kakapoot. He was like, yes,
Yep.
got me a wicket in the Legends tournament.
There you go.
Yes. As a matter of fact, he might very well sleep in those clothes tonight.
I tell you, he's gonna go look for this YouTube channel, MAQ TV. Yeah, I tell you, as when we walk off, we gotta tell him where to find it.
It's gonna be easy to find because it's a dying moment. It's the last over. You just have to just wind it all the way back, and he'll find his last 2 overs. So that's good to see, though. I like when a cricketer enjoys his game. You know, cricket should be the winner. Win, lose, or draw, though. But he certainly enjoyed it. He didn't, down the leg side. He didn't expect a bowl, really. And now,
The umpire is like, what was that, man? I want to get off of this field. You're throwing ball away down the leg side. Come on. We have enough all day, you know. Not another minute, man.
yes, well,
He's like, okay, I'm sorry.
99 it is. Looking for the
Down
100.
there again. Okay,
And there it is. The 100 is on the card, is on the board. Even 100. Chalice make good his ground. And 2 deliveries left. And again, with Chalice the skipper playing for pride, he is on 15. I like to see him just stay the course. He's pulling this one from off the leg. And he goes out again to wide long on for a single. And he has placed himself in safe haven. Unless it's a run out, or it's a wide, or no ball. Again, umpire Festus playfully speaking and pointing a finger at Chalice outside the off stump, and that's going to be a wide. And again, he might have a word or 2.
They just get longer. Like, man, come on, man.
And so it's 103. That's the score. And this time he covers up. And game, set, match. And that's the end of the day's play. Day number 1 has been in the books. 103 for 8 from 20 overs.
And definitely the bowler is going to hold on to that ball.
Yeah, well, I think they take it back here. 103 for 8, 20 overs. Okay, so folks, that's all we have for you here from the Central Broward Regional Park, and the players are still on the square shaking hands, and the team West Indies would have won their first match of the day. They would have lost their first one. They came back really good here. Sudis getting 100 on the card. He batted beautifully in the first inning as well. And the first match, when he got some 54 ones, scored an even 100 in this game. So West Indies are on the card. India is yet to win a match in this contest, but they'll go at it again tomorrow. So until then, Ivor Henry signing off, saying good night. I have to go and pack these things up. Adios. We'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, the draft for the US Open 2025 would be, the picks would be selected at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I think tomorrow proceeding would be starting at 11 o'clock or 11:30 in the morning. Alright, until then, good night. Ivor Henry signing off.